Oi, oi. Hi, peeps. Good to see you on what is the 17th of April, 2020, or so they say. Excellent. Bit dark. I'm going to shift seats. I was going to give you a bit of a look at the trees because it's all blossom and beauty and stuff. What's happening, people? Excuse me. While you all basically wrangle and muster. Okay, good to see you, peeps. Good to see you. This is a live catch-up. I've got actually quite a bit to talk to you about. Things have been really insanely busy. So I thought I'd come and share. Now, peace and love to you all. Hi, Erica. Hiya. Hi, brother. Hiya. I can never say your name, but hiya. Good to see you, Arthur. Hiya, Marianne. So, how are you all keeping, guys? You enjoying it? They have gone completely fucking nuts, haven't they, guys? What are we supposed to do with this? S.O.S. Loads of beautiful ideas, you know, really inspirational things happening out there. Some of the stuff that's happening, you know, in America with everyone beeping their horns and all of that felt really cool and inspired by it. But would it make a difference? Know thy enemy first is my thoughts. No. I've said this over and over again, guys. I'll say it 1,000 times more. There's something else coming. You don't lock down the whole of humanity on the common fucking cold. And they have gone completely nuts, by the way. The police are worse than the Gestapo were in 1939. Basically, the police are now brown shirts, guys, okay? They were subcontracting out in the beginning, you know, just to, you know, escort circle so they could, you know, throw homeless people, you know, people on the street and stuff, you know. Hi, James. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Loving your stuff, by the way. Very inspirational also. We are all seem to be connected and sharing the same ideas about what is going on, guys. Okay, about what is going on. Now, about a year ago, in fact, it was this time last year, I put up a post where I'd had a chat with John Levy, and we felt inspired to kickstart a breakaway civilization of all us lot, like-minded people, totally epic, and an experiment, like something that had never been done before. Thinking big, thinking every country, thinking that it will be the envy of the world. Everyone will want to copy this, and you know, eventually this will spill over, and this will the way it will be for everybody. So saving humanity, etc. So this was our beautiful dream. So I put this out about a year ago. Had a lot of, you know, interest. People come in with ideas. One guy in Newfoundland, Mr. Silver, had a load of woodlands, but you know, it's at the moment it's a pandemic, possibly Armageddon. So we're not really thinking in materialistic terms of financial gain. So nothing like that's going to be able to happen. Okay, so this is going to be for the people and a beautiful plan. So this was the idea, guys, that we was thinking about, is basically getting us lot, tradesmen and women together, buy some land, get off grid, get sovereign, as in no longer anything to do with them. They won't be able to fucking touch us legal wise. Okay, this will be set up and done properly, open. Okay, so then no fucker outside in the globe cult can accuse us of being anything like that. Okay, because it'd be a million miles from that. You know, it'd be a place where it's safe, where they're not going to come and grab your fucking kids. Okay, somewhere safe that everyone can be happy. Okay, healthy. Okay, none of these worries of all this materialistic gain and bullshit that does nothing to your soul in any way. Okay, a place safe for everybody. So that's been the dream. Okay, seems like a dream, but considering outside of, you know, the creation, the buildings and everything that's put there has been put there by the dreams of men and women. Okay, so it is possible, it is doable. So I put up a post yesterday, okay, and I got inundated. I had a feeling about that. I thought probably a lot more people are going to be interested in getting the fuck away from them now. And wasn't I right? So please share this up, peeps. I'm going to be just having a chat with you all, hanging around, answering a few questions and having a think about all this utter bullshit that's going on. The thing is, I was thinking, I'm not actually angry yet. I'm not angry because it didn't come as a shock, you see. You know, I've been actually myself and some other people as well. Hi, Rudy, brother. Have been warning you of this happening. You know, never mind the New World Order takeover, the fact that the fucking Venetians reset trillions before us, okay, and they don't really relish human life, okay, just like the Matrix, okay, just like Agent Smith, okay, we're like a virus to them. They can't stand us. We smell funny to them, apparently. Okay, so as for like a huge sacrifice, that is on the cards in my mind. So nothing is becoming a surprise to me at the moment. Okay. Now, what's weird to my mind is how everyone jumps on mainstream bullshit. So what I mean by that, guys, right, is say somebody that seems very supportive and very good person comes out on the internet, gets pushed by YouTube that everyone will see, and then that's part of the mainstream narrative and the narrative that everyone will go with. Okay, so this is happening a lot, isn't it? There's massive amounts of disinformation. Now, I was thinking this morning, I thought, shit, if they've been planning this for decades and decades, which they have, guys, which they have, I'd go as far as the early 70s. Some of the, you know, the contemporary music tell us this shit's going down. Okay, they tell us exactly how it is going to go down. So I got to thinking that they would have had like advanced planning on how to cope when they got everybody in on the fucking disaster that is the internet for humanity, right? Great fucking for everything that we're doing now, but in the, you know, in the long run, it's our demise. Okay, this thing's fucked. And the phones, the black mirrors, the scathing mirrors, yeah. I'm feeling really uncomfortable about having one of these even in the house now. I'm thinking getting an old shitty phone, maybe a Nokia 3310. They seem to do the business. Just look at the internet. I've got an electromagnetic blocker on it. Okay, so it's sort of, you know, don't cook my brain. You can see a scan of your brain, okay, and all this pack heats up where you're like cooking your brain with your phone to your ear. Well, they don't seem to mind doing that, do they? You know, cooking your brain so you can communicate. But, you know, look at tobacco companies. This is not endorsing any product, by the way. Tobacco companies are sick motherfuckers, okay? Although with the New World Order, they're saying by 2022, none of you are going to be allowed to smoke, okay? So that's fucking bullshit. We'll have to fucking grow it then, okay? So with a new insane fucking reality that I'm not going to be able to, guys. I had a really serious think about this, guys. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a 52-year-old man. I got fuck all to lose any fucking way. I am not going to be living in that fucking post-reset world. Okay, if something doesn't happen, I mean that there's visitors from across the water. Okay, if something celestial happening and they're just like bullshitting us to keep us fucking calm, give us time with their families until the shit goes down. All of these hospitals are still empty. So waiting for who exactly? Now, if that is not the case, then we need to plan. And now is the fucking time, guys. I said now was the time a year ago, but do you know what, guys? No fucker listened to me then. And I did say, like, you know, I'm getting really clear messages and signals here that this shit's going to go down. 2020, it'll make 9/11 look like fucking, I don't know, fucking a cartoon, like nothing, which it has. You know, this is like fucks with your head when you think about it, what they managed to get away with. Now the police, as I said, are gone insane. They're all gone insane, and it's just like, how are we going to get out of this now? Now they've done this, they pulled this, and everyone's folded, okay, bent over. Okay, they are going to carry on doing this. This will be a way of life for all of us. Anybody into that? You know, I'm a bit of a tree hugger. I'm a hugger. You know, I like people. I don't want to be living in a world isolated from all of humanity, where they're all out there looking at you like you're a fucking leper and there's something wrong with you because of, you know, maybe you haven't got your badge on to say you had a clear test, you know, or whatever. Everyone's got it. It's a fucking insane thing. The end game is, in my mind, because they crashed the world's economies, they're never going to recover. This is going to be like the fucking Mad Max world now, any second, Barter Town, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, they're not really planning for the future, are they? They're just fucking, you know, closing up shop for the end of the performance, guys. In my mind, that's the way I see it. You know, think about it, guys. If they turn the economy on, say, 2 weeks' time, like Trump maybe suggests, okay? Say they did, okay? Now, they've just been printing money endless fuckingly, right? You know, the interest rates are just going to be like skyrocketing. Nobody's going to be able to afford anything. So probably because of the circumstances created by this fucking whatever it is, there. Yeah, maybe Churchill was telling us, we'll kill millions. We'll kill millions anyway. You know, and there's your fucking purge, and there's your depopulation. And then there's the vaccine, isn't there? You know, that they're just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. You can't get this virus until it's fucking injected in you. So what are they going to do? They're going to inject it into you. But unfortunately, all of humanity is quite happy. It would seem 90% because of the tool that they got, television. You know, now I've been listening to, you know, people out there today. I went to a local shop, and one of my old friends, who's a really sound, decent guy, no non-bullshitter. And I said, you know, we're walking on a pavement side by side, probably not, you know, distancing enough. But I said, what's happening? So I just finished work, man. I've been on all night. I said, what you do? He said, oh, don't come near me, man. He said, I'm fucking on the front line in the hospital. I said, oh, really? I said, what, are you a nurse? He said, well, assistant nurse. Yeah. I said, what? So is it full of corona people and there's loads in there? He said, mate, it's fucking non-stop. You wouldn't believe. So it's like, well, that's a bit conflicting, isn't it? Because I'm hearing like, you know, fucking the hospitals are all empty. Can't stop, Matt. I got to go, because there was basically his mates waiting across the road in the car. Would have loved to have fucking picked his brain some more, you know, because Lee, Flat Earth British Sub, he does water in his job, like basically sees to water, and he goes in hospitals all day long, and they all seem to be empty. And we've seen all of the films. Maybe they just got more crammed in a couple of floors or something, which makes you think why they got my stadium, the Principality Stadium, with 2,000 beds, and now they say in the news today, oh, and we'll have extra beds, and have a couple of maybe 1,000 in the stadium next door, the Arms Park, and none of them are full. None of them. They're pulling the local boys in from my area to pay them money, like just quick job, to build this fucking stadium thing, this hospital. One of the ladies down the shop was saying her son had a job doing it. It's like, what? So they're just pulling in the locals to build this shit. Now, hey, Gene Williams. Hey, everybody. Now, yesterday, my old friend from London, old Flat Earther, Stan, who's Space Cowboy UK, he posted, made a beautiful little video. It was mirrored then by The Plain Truth view. And it's basically clips of the 2012 opening ceremony of the Olympics. Did any of you seen this? I'll link it up below this video. Oh my days. They only show the virus. They show the effects of the virus. They show the Grim Reaper, and then they show a stadium's field full of beds, like really sinister as fuck. Children in the beds. Like, this has got anything to do with fucking sport, by the way. Okay, and it just goes on from there. Basically, they're showing you it is just what they got Boris Johnson in there, and it's just what. So check that out for yourself, guys. This stuff has been planned for many years, which is why I think the disinformation campaign and everything else that goes on in this very fucking shilly YouTube is ongoing. So we have to watch like shithouse rats, the good ones of us. Yeah, I mean, yeah, cool. I'm watching. And watches all. Now, God, that must be annoying. So how many of you? Well, I had 160. Please share this out, guys. It's good to see you all. So I put up on my community post yesterday and this morning asking, is anyone interested in having their life saved and their family and their future in a breakaway civilization? And I got it undated. Basically, I had 300, maybe 400 so far people interested, offering. I am Mel. Good to see you. Hola. So I'm like, basically, this was all a year ago when I first thought of all of this, and it was like I basically needed to appointed managers and stuff, because I can't do all this on my own, you see. Okay, like, I have horticultural knowledge, guys. I got qualifications in horticulture. I was a plant expert for 6 years. I know how to grow stuff. So, hi Lottie. So this is what we're going to be doing. That sort of organic, holistic, healthy, free energy. The whole works. It would be the envy of the world. They'll wonder what fucking hit them. We can do this, okay? So the offers that have come in float me. We've been offered land in Australia, so there's one of our Australian communities. Now, some guy who's I've been having a link have already done this in Australia. They can't fucking touch him. He's completely sovereign away from these. Okay, this is doable, guys. This is fucking doable. Okay, they won't be able to fuck with this. It won't be no like Waco in our ass, because they won't be able to, guys. Okay, it would be the whole world would know. Okay, now I'll give you an idea of some of the stuff. Now, I spoke to somebody this morning who was interested in land in Wales and sent me some brilliant, you know, it is for sale, and there are 300 of you have, or 200 and maybe 100 this morning of basically are interested. I'll give you an idea of some of the offers of people that are coming now. So everyone absolutely loves the ideas, but you know, these cell phones and everything else is going to be a bit of a burden on us all, isn't it? You know, and with the further chipping and everything else, we're slightly not going to get off the grid, you know, and that's like the fact. You know, anything they want to do with you, you don't play the game. Credits are off, and you go and stand and die. So people are saying that it should be, this is with all the people here, every human man and woman and child should have 30 acres each. There's enough land. Unfortunately, the elites keep it for ourselves, stick us in mega cities, another new fucking ish idea, and they have all the countryside for themselves. Very fucking convenient. I've got a bit of living space, eh? No. So everyone's saying my family are packed and ready to go. You know, they can see the sense in this. Got somebody here. This person's been talking to her husband about it, and wants to grow, bake bread, trade eggs, milk. She's an accountant. Her husband's a carpenter. And they want to raise their families in a community like this with myself and people like John Levy and others. Okay, Wigan Possums. So she said, will I be your neighbour? Yes, sir, you'll be my neighbour. We'll be able to sit around community campfires and do the things what we're supposed to do in this life, away from this bullshit that they brainwashed us with. Okay, that we got out of. The globe cop, the whole paradigm. Guys, none of it's doing any of us any good. Okay, it's just killing every single person that gets involved in that paradigm. Will have a miserable fucking existence and outgoing. Okay, this prospect, you know, ensures longevity, guys, because away from their shit and their vaccines, you're going to live to how long you're supposed to. You know, it's people in, you know, India working in the fields and they're 100 years old. They think, because they lost count and they're still working. This is how people are. They kill us off way too young. They dehydrate us and the medicines. You know how this works. So some guy here, Hunter, says he got a perfect spot and he has 160 acres, but I want more details on that. So that's quite a bit. And as I said, I've seen some sweet woodland this morning with clearings, a stream. Oh, that would be beautiful in Wales. So like I'm saying, guys, it's because of like restrictions and everything else, and this is going to be ongoing. This has to be set up, you know, with different countries and different management, because I can't do it all. I'm willing to link everything together and get things kickstarted and get involved completely with my whole life towards this. And many other people feel exactly the same as well. It's just insane, the amount of support. I guess quite just floored by it. But I had a feeling this was the time when people would want to get away because they see the dangers, you know. What, so they're just going to be able to just knock your door. If they're not satisfied with anything, maybe your tone, they cart your kid away. And people are just waiting to see. And people don't think that's going to be a reality, living in a fucking dream world. Good luck with that. They just locked humanity up, guys. Yeah, this martial law, more or less. They completely lost the plot, completely. They do what the fuck they want with us, okay? Killing people indiscriminately. And God, if you were in an old age pensioners home, you want to hope you don't get old in one of them then, guys. I've seen what goes on in one of them. It's a fucking... I've seen it all. I know what they do. This is not new, what they're doing with this, like, eugenics program. This has been going on years, where they just nil by mouth these people and they just induce, give them the hair, you know, opium, or excuse me, morphine, you know, make them comfortable. Yeah, in my mind, you know, you shouldn't go into the, you know, the other realm on fucking like that, off your head on fucking drugs and stuff. You know, that's not really how the reality is. They're fucking it all up, you know, the whole process of changing lives, you know. You know, I was conceiving yesterday, you know, the word lived. We all know the word lived is devil in reverse, and everything in this fucking realm is reversed. You know, are we in the mirror? And I was wondering if we're actually all dead already, and when we die, we're actually alive. Now, wouldn't that be a complete fucking reversal? Now, everything, you got to remember, guys, right? Everything is in reverse. So how about this? We interpret the world in our eyes, okay? If you look at a glass of water, the world is upside down or a reflection, okay? So the eye works the same. We see the world upside down, but the eye or the brain interprets it differently and it turns it the right way up. So really, we are seeing the world upside down, but it puts it the right way up, apparently. Which means up is down and down is up. Everything has been reversed by these people, okay? Everything can be decoded in the etymology of the Phoenician words, the spells that we've been doing on one another all along without knowing, through words. How fucking horrible was that? So we are, I reckon we are evolving a new language though here, guys. You know, we're dropping this, that, the other. You know, I'm very careful of what I say. I don't like to say the word well or welcome or well at all. I think associated with the water, wells. So let's have a bit of a shout. Hiya, Squirrel Sniper. Yeah, chat feeds have been playing up like shit on live events or premieres, excuse me. My last event, I was in a chat room on my own, okay? And there was, what, like 450 people in my chat, but I couldn't see them. I had to go in my Celtic Detalian channel to be able to communicate with you guys. So anyway, back to our breakaway civilization is basically kicking off and ongoing. Yes, so it's been flooding in. I made a watery reference. So a mate of mine here, who's been a sub some years, says he has $25,000 saved up. He's a sheet metal worker. He has tools. And he wants in. So we're getting like tradesmen left, right, and center for this, guys. Okay, this is more tradesmen and women offering their services. So how does this happen? How does this happen at the moment? So we need to plan now and get this fucking moving. And second, if this lockdown ends, a second is fucking over, we get and fucking nab these places and we set up. Michael Tillinger done it with the Ubuntu party. I did try and basically contact him, but I couldn't get hold of him. He's got no like contacts as such, and I wanted to talk to him about the flat Earth when he came out. And plus, we're on the same subject. You know, it's just crazy. Yeah, just hundreds of people all wanting in. No questions, just get me there. Our paradise, our promised land. Do it. Let's do it. So this is how it's going to work. Right, today, like now, while you sat there watching me in your living room or wherever you are, well, I suspect it's at your house. Just set your intent and see this like I see it, like John Levy seen it. In our minds, we've seen a place that was beautiful. It was free of all of their bullshit, okay? And everybody was running happy and living how we should be. Our fucking heads right, okay? Everybody's heads right, and I was supposed to be, okay? So we've seen this dream. So set your intent now, okay? See that beautiful future for your families and your children, your children's children, and everybody's eventually, when it sort of spills over, another watery term. And don't doubt, okay? Because what's happened here, guys, is a massive fuck up on humanity, right? Because of the media. They've managed to batter everyone's head into fear about something that ain't fucking real, okay? Guys, we got no direct evidence of any of this going down. It's fucking cold. They're getting them in for anything. You know the score. We've been watching this unfold. Do I think it's 5G related? I think that's a hazard. But do I think they're going to microwave all of us in our houses? We got us sitting in our houses. They could zap us all with fucking like paradise in California with direct energy weapons while we're all sat nice and comfy in our houses if they really wanted to. Something else is afoot. Obviously, guys, obviously. Every time I say it in my brain, I'm like, yeah. Of course it is. Of course it is. We're saying, Jade, 5G to stop Earth's frequency rising. Well, see, there's Jade thinking. That's what I was thinking. They're putting them up as quick as possible before the event. Is it because we have proposed here on Flat Earth British, right? The water dome is held in place by an acoustic resonance, which is possibly coming out off of Marmero, okay, which holds it in place because sound can hold water in place if it's a specific frequency, okay? So this was another thought, is the dome or the water, like in a Noah flood, going to come in through the portals, okay? Was the thought we were having. You know, and the Queen predictively programming a rainbow, the symbol of Noah's flood, etc. Shame she didn't stick a white dove with a stick in its fucking mouth. Completely ensemble. Anyway, so let's have a. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Subage. Thank you, Squirrel Sniper. Thank you, Melage. Good to see you. It's a bit of a miserable day today, but I will show you how lovely it is with the blossom and stuff outside if I can. So I washed my windows today. See? Three. Maybe Jesus. So I'll tell you what, I've got loads ongoing, so I have been very busy, and I got a vlog for tomorrow as well. Okay, come back tomorrow, flat a day, where we're going to be looking into James Brockhurst should really like this. Very mysterious fall of the Bronze Age, which they say was brought on by a very anomalous sea peoples. Now, I've been reading into these sea peoples. Apparently, they too attacked the Phoenicians. So I thought, oh, so it's not actually the Phoenicians. They got attacked by the Phoenicians. Maybe they got taken over by these sea peoples. Okay. And there are ideas of where they come from. Okay. Maybe up north in Hyperborean, which in my mind is a real place and still there and should be our ultimate destination, is what I think. So, Pippi, hiya love. What did Brian May say? Well, Brian May has gone completely batshit crazy in his house, hasn't he? Yeah, he's reminiscing the great old days when the actual Ledge, Freddie, was alive. So what he's doing, he's playing, like, sitting on his couch, playing Bohemian Rhapsody, vlogs. Now, somebody, considering he's one of the greatest rock guitarists of all time, maybe, not in my mind, that's Tony Iommi or Jimi Hendrix or someone like that. He's got his phone that way. So we put it that way, you would get a full image instead of, look, you know, one of the greatest rock guitarists of all time, probably in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You got a little slit, and he badly plays as well. It's like, how did he fucking manage it? Probably because there's so much feedback from the first boxer you got. It totally blitzes all the bullshit fucking notes that you keep missing. Sorry, did I just have a go at Brian May? I don't know where that come from, but I have watched a few of Brian May's vlogs, yeah, and I am subbed. Yeah, all right. Zal, you can contact Salinger. Will you try Zal? Because apparently he knows of me, and I can't contact with him. I can't speak to him. Talking of knows of me, I had a shot the other day. And he made my emails. Lee Flat of British Sub said, check this out, man. Oh, I a guru. What's happening? check this out, man. Zen Garcia wants a word, like, and has a show with you. So I've been talking to Zen Garcia. Now, I can't even believe that. Like 5 years ago, I was listening, you know, about this stuff with the Enoch, you know, and everything else. It's like, this guy's a fucking true legend. I can't even believe that he knows me. But he does know me. He knows everything about what we've got up to, too. So he's very excited. And I'm going to be on his show. I was listening to it last night. We had a show with Rob Skiba talking about Enoch, which is always an awesome subject. So next week on the 27th, I'll give you a little tip off. So you can come and check that out. So Flat Earth British, Martinliedtke with Zen Garcia. Good, eh? And I got another show coming up as well, but I won't give you too much. That is going to be so super exciting. Some of you people will be wetting yourselves with excitement when you get to hear what James Brian May, looking like an old adrenochrome withdrawal, mate, he's fucked. It's like, what's the matter with the guy? He's in like, he's got a smelly old dressing gown on and can't get his shit together. He's like one of those mothers who goes down the shops in the morning with their fucking dressing gown on. I think he's a male version of that. And all his hair's gone all white and like, he's just gone mental. He looks totally fucking mental. So I wanted to word with him because he's such a fucking space person. It's hard to even stomach. And he goes around with like Brian Cockler's cock and they talk about stars and space and galaxies and all that insanity, which don't mean shit, by the way. So yesterday I posted on my Facebook, they're so insane. One of the American chat show things, because apparently that's a necessary fucking job, talked to an insane woman who had ISS lacquer, which is a specific lacquer for the ISS, and her, you know, obviously her square shoulders and everything else, because she had like, you know, harness on, for isolation tips. It was, I thought, they really are taking the fucking piss now. Yeah, apparently it's still like doing space shit and all of that with everyone on Earth apparently going to die. They're mad. It's just all fucking, all of the media is starting to really get on my nerves, how it just easily grabs people, yeah, and just makes them believe any fucking thing, guys. It's the most fucking horrible thing to witness. It's just like, it's complete nut stuff. It's just fucking crazy, guys. It's just really weird. Christ. We fucking left them all behind fucking quite a while ago, I think, guys. That's what it is. That's why we're all fucking frustrated with it all, because we worked all this out like time ago, really, didn't we? And it's just like, everyone else is just catching up and it's like, yeah, no shit. That's all I find myself saying is no fucking shit. Sally, you at work today? Yeah. Chris Hadfield is a complete mongoloid. Oh, mongrel. Yeah, no. Yeah, he can't play guitar either, or sing, and what fucking shit, all of them. Leroy, my brother from Philly, what's happening? If we don't see this comet, prove positive FT. No, the comet, 2 days or 3 days ago, as I may have mentioned on the last vlog, has broken up. Now, they're still saying that this is going to come this way, and we're going to have, apparently, a fantastic light show. So that could be interesting, couldn't it? So we'll keep an eye on all that. Later this month and into May. Now, this month has been like Groundhog Day because it's all up one day. Basically, every day's a Sunday now, isn't it? So look at it. Fucking gone. Whole fucking day. Just like that. So 3G, 4G, 5G. Yeah, we don't like... They want to draw all the emphasis on humanity onto 5G, and everyone's just backing on about that. I'm not saying it's not dangerous. Fucking wrote a book about it. I've been talking about it for fucking 2 years, telling everyone, you know, 5G death. So I'm aware, and now we're here, but we're gone beyond that. Yeah, it's clearly something else happening, guys. They're not going to fry all their motherfucking asses, or do you think they'll just turn it on, microwave us in our rooms while they're downstairs in the bunkers? Don't make no sense, guys. They got to keep some clout. Basically, they don't get rid of everyone because they're going to need people left behind, skeleton crews to set up, you know, new civilization when the new deliveries come, okay? Which would be the ultra retarded coronials, okay? Which are going to be in a year or two away, okay? They will know nothing of the old world. You know, things like festivals, sitting in the park with your family, having a frisbee, you know, normal things, they just won't know anything about. Yeah, it'll be all this, the fucking internet, demise of humanity. Yeah, the devil machine. talking on and on, guys. You know, I've been wondering all along. People have said to me 1,000 times, you know, you're doing like, you know, what I see is like the creators work through an evil medium. Does that make sense? Yeah, it has happened. Truth, and a beautiful truth, has come through this medium, which is controlled. But I don't think they like that very much. And plus, they're resetting us, so they definitely don't like it very much. So anyway, let's have a look. Neil Bennett, hi Neil. Frequencies changing. Now they're shifting like fuck. Can't even keep a toll on the shits. Now, in my mind, again, I don't even think we're in the same world as we were maybe 2 months ago. And the one we were in even then is not the world we were in maybe in 2012. Okay, this place keeps shifting, has no recognition to the one before. Okay, if you would have said to people like maybe a month or 2 months ago that you will be like just giving up every single liberty you have, so bad that you could be just handcuffed, threatened, bullied by fucking coppers for sitting on a park bench, you would have been laughed in your face, guys. That would have been an insane thing to think, wouldn't it? Yeah, here we are. How did we get to that? And it won't be going back with it, guys. They got away with it. Yeah, this whole place is run by gangsters, and they're fucking evil, and they don't give a shit about people either. I can't believe people even trust their government. Anything they fucking tell them about anything, especially this, which is definitely something fucking else. Yeah, and this, the internet, leaves everyone's head spinning. I've seen 1,000 different ideas of what could be happening, guys. People send on my Facebook daily, literally dozens and dozens. I see them all. Do any of them help me get a clearer picture of what's happening? No, not fucking one of them. Not one of them, guys. Because I try to dig into the source, instantly smack straight into one of their fucking lot. Yeah? They're all over fucking YouTube. And now, because it's a reset, and like, I don't even give a fucking shit. What are they going to do? What is the worst thing they can do? Yeah? Make a pandemic? Which, yeah, it is the worst fucking thing they could do, guys. And much worse than they could have done to any of us. Our freedom, guys, when you're in prison. Open prison. You can't go to your local town. You can't fucking do anything. It's just nuts. Not that I would anyway. Anyway, Martin, let's do a poll. And what would be the poll about the questions, Beans? Can you tell me? See the brainwashing everywhere. Well, what I don't get is the supermarkets. Yeah, like I walk through when they're all like in this crazy like sort of snake thing, spaced out. Yeah, from like you can catch anything when you fucking near them anyway. Having no understanding into these any fucking way, and believing everything. And these like this news is just like constantly like all I see it as is like Pol Pot. Do you know the killing fields in Pol Pot? It's a wonder they don't have fucking speakers up in the streets instructing you that's coming. That's fucking coming. It's Pol Pot all over a fucking gang, guys. And it's happening in every fucking country. Wow, is that you, Johnny? Good to see you. Long time. How's New York? I watched Times Square and it looks like things are just ticking over. So what, like if you're in the mafia, do you get a lockdown? Or just like when you like own the local police force and the local judge and everything, do you have to get locked down? I doubt it, isn't it? So it's going to be like selective. And at least like, you don't see like Trumpsky with his mask on or giving a flying fuck, because he's not giving a flying fuck because he knows it's not real. And what about like Boris? Yeah, Boris. Now a year ago, it's on my Facebook this morning. I watched it. In fact, it's one of the only videos I've watched it. I haven't had much time. It's fucking brilliant. He mentioned Tataria in it as well in this speech, but he gave us a full narrative of the fucking nightmare unfolding with artificial intelligence, the internet, and all of it, and where it was going. And he had a few people, this was in the UN back last April. A few people were laughing at him, but he fucking nailed it. And I thought, well, that's a bit of a U-turn now. What's going on? Is it the fact that he like is really trying to tip people off, and that's why they get him out of the way, pretend he's ill, get him in intensive care for a runny fucking nose, let him out a day later, now everything's hunky-dory, back to work. It's just, They just want you to think, the people to think, if the Prime Minister can get it, anyone can get it. Oh, even Tom Hanks has got it. Oh, and now his wife's come out. You know what she's saying? You know, all of these narratives. Anything comes from anyone who's a fucking celebrity, you should just not even look at or think about. But anything to do with them should come back to the real fucking people. We're going to be doomed listening to them. What's that, Nora? What's Noonsy saying? Starting to get a bit angry. Hi, brother Nathan. It's good to see you, mate. What's happening? Good to see you all, my friends here. Mel, Nora, you've got Nathan Oakley. So, hi, Scarab. Boris the Tatarian. Yeah, no, he was talking about basically, he has classical education, then he's an Etonian, so he knows about Greek classics. He mentioned Prometheus, and I've posted this picture. Consider basically it's an eagle that keeps picking out his liver over and over for eternity, and it's an allegory for what's happening now with the internet. He explains it really well. So yeah, it was a really good speech actually, but you know, he's a politician and he's one of them, so he's an actor, and not a very good one too. Cabal is C-A-B-A-L, B-A-A-L, Bal. It's them. The cabal is part of it. Yeah, everything is like connected with anything else. In the cabal, don't even think they're separate. They may tell you it's separate from the government, but you know, look, you just do your research, guys, and look who flooded America with fucking drugs in the, you know, in the 1970s and 80s, and you'll soon find out who was like working with the cabal. And this is ongoing, guys. And everything is sanctioned. Anything outside sanctioning is not really welcome. It's dangerous and it's revolutionary in an extreme. So Nora, so what are you saying, girl? So we discovered during Dublin Airport plane loads of trafficked cheap labour for the strawberry fields and no COVID checks. No COVID checks at airport. Yeah, I heard this the other night as well. So yeah, strawberry fields, fruit picking. So that's essential work. I'm gonna have food. So but yeah, I thought there was no planes at all. So people are flying. Trains are still going. What are you supposed to tell them? Where are you supposed to say you're going? It's like, I'm going to go to a job or an interview, or I'm going to look at a woodland somewhere to price it. Is this essential? You know, it's a bit. Don't really know what to do. Airports are open, all of them. Is that so? Well, that's really weird. And when you got everyone locked in, isn't it? Anyone can bring anything in. It's supposed to be a pandemic, and the planes are going. Absolute insanity. That just tells everybody this is bullshit, guys. Just saying, go home easy. I'm going home. Just say, I'm going home easy. Oh, all right then. Right. That's the thing, guys. You know, they go to the hospital. They send them home and they say, I get ill home. Now, in my little street here, there's a little tiny cul-de-sac. I've seen 3 people. 2 nights ago, there was an ambulance across the road by there for about 3 hours. And they took an old person away. And that's the 3rd ambulance in maybe 2 weeks. So they are taking people away in the middle of the night. Maybe they just, that's what it is, see, guys. Britain is a hypochondriac nation. Believe me, I got female relatives that are mad hypochondriac. They think they got every fucking thing, okay? You know, don't ever read a medical journal, is my advice, because this is the way the power of the placebo works. It's like you'd be reading the details for, say, diphtheria or something, example, and be like, yeah, I'm feeling a bit out. Oh, yeah, I get that. Oh. And before you know it, you've programmed yourself into getting ill. This is how a lot of this stuff works, guys. They know the power of the placebo effect, and they just hit everyone's brain with a big, dark entity of doom and death for the whole of humanity. Yeah, and, you know, collapse of society, you know, economic, everything's gone, business is gone, never going to recover, which is not. It's just not going to recover. It's just, they're insane. They just knocked everything back decades. Why would they do that? In my mind, they're not prepping ahead. They build fuck all for the future. Oh, thank you, Erica. Oh, I'm priceless. I'm very kind. So what have I been doing? I've been like manic cleaning for some reason. I do like cleaning anyway, with a bit of tune. Gets me into it. So that's what I've been doing, cleaning windows. It's depopulation. It's the pruning of the nations. It's been going on all along, guys. Yeah, it's like every 100 years or so, they cut like numbers down, but they have a major reset. every what you call age or epoch, or what you call Noah's flood, where, you know, it's right down. You know, like the George Guidestones, maybe 10%, 20% population, but they have to keep a slave class, and they have to keep people here to get things ready, make good from whatever happens. Okay, they're preparing, guys. You know, think about it, guys. You don't have like armies following school fucking buses around neighborhoods to collect people if they don't match up with their scan. This is like making World War II and what happens there fate in comparison. You know, they can just literally grab anyone and take them off in these army school buses. So what are the army to do with the pandemic? So are they to protect us? Is that what they're doing there, to protect us? Okay, well, no, they're just there to, in case there's any civil unrest, or, you know, nobody's going to take it anymore and says, fuck this. Okay, there are signs that people are saying no. You know, we've seen in Brazil yesterday in the streets of Rio de Janeiro. In my mind, they fucked up. I tell you why they fucked up, guys, because everyone took their car. Your car has a registration plate. They will take photographs of every single fucking registration plate that went to them, and they will hit them all out. They just got them all. In the old days, cover your face, blah, blah, blah. They didn't know you from shit, okay? Now you take your fucking car, you're gone. So it's not really bright now, I thought. And they did the same thing in America. And I thought, I can see the registration plate. They can too. So they're just going to fucking send you like a fine for $1,000 for taking part in it, like in about a week's time. So that's not good. Not good thinking ahead. Beautiful, don't get me wrong. Revolutionary act, brilliant. Wise, no, because they nick you. It'd be just good if everyone just said, fuck off, okay, and just carried on with their lives. But where you're going to go? The jobs are closed, everything's closed, and they got the army. There's checkpoints in my city with the army. You know, they asked like, where you going, what are you doing, and shit. Army, prison guards, guys, and they got their minions as well. What's that you saying, Rudy Marley? A skid. Oh, good to hear from everybody. Anyway, thank you for joining. 250 odd of you on a tea time on a Friday. I will be back tomorrow, as I said. I'm going to do a vlog on see peoples and other stuff as well, and catch up with you all. So, yeah, we've got stacks of offers for Breakaway Civilization. So if you are interested, I'm going to need managers. Last year, you know, Steve-O, if you're still there watching, brother, or any people, right, who can help manage your shit, because there's only one of me and I'm already always snowed under, but I can make this happen. Set your intent now. Say to yourself, we're all going to get out of this shit, yeah? It won't be save our souls, we're lost at sea. It'll be we gone home, we found. Okay, is what it'll be. Set your intent, don't doubt. Doubt will kill it, okay? Oh, I'm scared. They might not like it. Might not like it. They're going to come catch your fucking kids off. You won't like that. I'm telling you, no. No, guys, we can't do it. We can't go on. Some's got to make a stand. And like, I'm a truther. I was doing this anyway, so it's just like perfect for me. In for a penny. Fuck them. Fuck them. What are they going to do, guys? Make a pandemic. So in my mind, that's worse than nuclear war, you know? It's just the most insane fucking thing. It's scared of the invisible. Wow, guys. That sounds fucking retarded to me. I don't know. Yeah, it's not there because it's not fucking there. That's why it's invisible. Common cold comes every fucking season. Fucking wind. Can you remember when you were a kid and it's like, put your jumper on, Matt, my mother used to say to you, because it's changing seasons and you get a chill. And you know, if it went from like autumn to winter, you used to get like a chill then, didn't you? Because the changing season. Same now. You know, it went into spring, everyone had that little spring fucking thing because pollen's on the way and everything else. Yeah. Yeah. You know, the environment and the changing seasons all is a play on these things that we have naturally, and we've always had naturally, guys. So there was a really, you know, particularly bad case of the cold this year, which they've used as an excuse. And I don't think it's just the New World Order lockdown, guys. In my mind, that's happened fucking many moons ago. They had this all many moons ago, guys. That's happened. New World Order happened time ago. It's all been controlled for time. Okay? It's something else. It's something completely fucking that off the radar that they're not telling us about. Maybe they're protecting us. Who even fucking knows? They're protecting themselves, keeping us quiet so they can get tongue. Their drug supply is running low as well. And you can see who's the target here, guys. It's the fucking sweetie collector. I'm telling you now, off chitty fucking bang bang. They're not saying we're going to take parents in. They're saying we're going to take fucking your children away. Yeah. That's like fighting talk. There's not a parent in this plane that is going to put up with that. Okay, and they can have all the armies, all the guns they want, and threaten all the people. And what will happen is the armies will go, well, hang on a minute, that's my family too. And these generals are a bunch of fucking pussies, and they'll switch sides and they'll come to the fucking people. It's happened before in history and it'll happen again. Okay, all of them. Generals ain't worth a pint of piss. Yeah, academia, it's not worth a pint of piss. All of you out there that control this, the people, not worth a pint of piss. Okay, the power is with the people. It's our realm. We set our intent and it comes into fruition. No problemo, which means that we manifest reality. It's ours. Power's with the people, always has been. Always has been. But they got like a really clever way of manipulating that using television. It's hard to even imagine what they've done. Wow. So fucking clever. Wow. Everyone running scared of an invisible enemy. Anyway, let's give you all a shout. How many of you here? 251 of you. Tea time. Very, very cool. So I am Max. Watch Yummy Mummy Emporium. Yeah, I've watched a couple of Yummy Mummy Emporiums. Yeah, she's pretty tuned in. She knows good stuff. Yeah, I've watched. So Neil Bentley, they've closed USA, 3 biggest food processing plants. Right. Telling farmers to stop producing food. Yeah, I've posted about that, Neil. Rolling out massive amounts of army vehicles everywhere to fight a bug. No. So that doesn't make sense, does it? Yeah, that's for when the panic kicks in for whatever's fucking coming, no doubt. I can't believe people are trusting these motherfuckers. Oh my days, I just can't believe it. It makes me fucking just infuriated that anyone believe anything of them. Since when did we start believing our government's been trying to kill you since day fucking one? They sold you off on a stock exchange. It's just fucking nuts. You ain't even your name. Fucking corporation, you. Yeah. Did we consent to any of this? Yeah, I didn't sign up to any of this shit. In fact, I didn't even sign up to this place. Yeah, and it sucks as well. It's got good potential, but they just fucked it. I think we can get it back. Won't shoot their own. I don't know. I don't know. In a case like this, I think rules have changed. I really do. I really do. So what are Siddhartha saying? So it was near my place. Been busy. Oh, sorry, I don't know the context. He was answering someone. But hey, Siddhartha, I love your name. I read the book, Herman Hesse, Siddhartha. Wonder if you have yourself. Absolute classic fucking book. Wow. I might have to read that again for clues. Definitely. In fact, all of Herman Hesse for clues. That guy was well tuned in. He knew a thing or two. What are you saying, Scarab? Yeah, one love to you, all you British peeps and family guys. I know it's sad, and it is, but you know, weirdly, I don't hate them. I just don't hate them. I'm not feeling any. I should be a lot. I'm more. The only thing I'm angry with is the people for fucking falling for it. That's my anger, and not my anger, my frustration with it all. And it's very fucking frustrating. Instead of doing my head in, it upsets me to see them just so subservient and just giving up everything to these people. Yeah, we are not going to let that happen. Okay, there is a way out. I just told you what it is. We're going to do it. Make it happen. Let's make it happen. Yeah, just think bigger is what we got to do. You know, these you know, go back 40 years ago. What about the International Society of Christian Consciousness? Yeah, all they had is like this deity guy. Yeah, set up oogles of fucking money, supported, dressed in orange, but it was supported and sanctioned by the Venetians. But I'm just saying, this society still goes today. You know, it's left the fuck alone by everyone. Now, I'm not saying anything like that because it would have something to do with them. You have to find an even ground where we can't be fucked with, is what I'm thinking. Bad things never used to happen much in nice countries. Yeah, they never. Just join the dots. Yeah, well, they're all like, you know, one country. They created invisible borders, which are concept. They're not even real. They're on a map. They're just lines drawn. So they just put a border there, okay, separate peoples. They are no longer allowed to cross the fictitious border. It's just, they're nuts. They're fucking nuts. Have a good day. Hi, Liddy. How's it going? Billy. How's it going, Billy? We're all bags of water, mostly, indeed. This is why, as I've always said, you know, with the power of intent and being good to people and being nice and share, has a massive positive outcome. Okay, as in, you know, doing your best to spread love and all that. Even if you don't feel like I'm really over the moon with it all, which I'm not, guys. You know, it's fucking mental and it's like upsetting, isn't it? So, but at the same token, yeah, I still feel something beautiful could come out of it. Yeah, I keep having people in my comments saying, "Do you really think something beautiful can come out of this, Martin?" I'm like, yeah, even more so now. Yeah, because everyone's had a fucking guts for. How much can they take before? You know, if you kick a dog, how long will it take before you bites your fucking ass? Is what I'm saying. Yeah, and the thing is, there's only a tiny amount of them, and there's apparently billions of us. It's like Cyrus said on the Warriors. Lady Gaga was talking from a perspective of giving of the given allowed narratives. Yeah, well, I don't think any of these higher artists write their own lyrics. They're just given to them by social engineers. So, hi, Nico. Hi, Crystal. Yeah, emotions. Yeah, well, literally, you've seen the experiments with water, haven't you? You know, and we're mostly water. So, yeah, they've done that to us as well. Yeah, you can see, I've seen people physically shaking. Just everyone's eyes are like that. You know, looking you fucking like you got fucking mange. Cheeky fuckers. Yeah, no. Quite insulting as well, isn't it? So, Tataria. Some star footage. Cool, isn't it? Yeah, well, I tell you a good track for clues for this is have a listen to London's Falling by The Clash. And they say on there, phony Beatlemania has bitten the dust. So do you know, for like phonies, as in Phoenician, phony Beatlemania? Beatlemania was set up by the Tavistock. Apparently, when the Beatles turned up and they showed these thousands and thousands of girls all screaming, apparently they were hired. They were actors, and there was only a few of them. Okay, and they were all spread out on the airports to make it look like more. A lot of these scenarios were set up to do with the Beatles. Okay, they weren't like masses of screaming girls. It's pathetic anyway. You know, even when you see it, it's like, what, do people really behave like that in reality? Well, not really, because I haven't experienced anything like that. It's fucking nuts. Do your head in anyway. So what's that, Kimberly Bird? Greenland. What about it? When they got there, it was nice and green. We don't know too much about Greenland, but I am thinking about the North. It's definitely been on my mind all the way, and it could be a complete player in all of this narrative. You know, maybe, you know, the mechanism for this place is weakening, and they know it, maybe because there's been like electromagnetic phenomena on the Earth's surface out of the way that we don't know about, that they've maybe detected. And they know the signs because they got the model of maybe electromagnetic flip or what I think is celestial. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. But they've already told us loads are going to die, and there's no. This is not over with. This is why we need to plan to survive. Okay, just like in the biblical times, guys. If you don't think you're in biblical times right now, okay, You are fucking blind, guys. This is it. This is fucking it. This is it. This is like biblical times. You know, even if they write about this in the future, they will completely lie about what happened. I guarantee you that. They won't tell you, well, we locked everyone in humanity in their houses in prison. Have they done this in the past? Is this what happened in the Bible in Jerusalem when they took a census, when there was only room left in the stable in the Jesus narrative for nativity? Is that what was happening? Is they had some sort of pandemic or a reset ongoing? I'm just wondering, because there was supposed to be a census this year and they just ordered everybody home. So to census, they don't need to census with a form from Circle anymore. They've got the internet. Everyone is at home online that is, you know, internet savvy. And the people who are not internet savvy, who are older, well, they're not going to be about, are they? Not now. So, beautiful day. Not really. It's rainy. But we've got a nice bit of blossom. So, how many of you watching? A couple of hundred of you watching. Nora, this is biblical enough for me. Well, have you had anything bigger than this happen in your lifetime, Nora? Than the whole of humanity being locked down, armies everywhere, and not anybody planning for the future because we don't know if there's going to be a future. No, I can't remember anything like that happening before either. You can make this shit up. What's that, Liddy? Jehovah's Witnesses whistle. I'm afraid I don't know what that means, but in a reset, there's only 144,000 of them going to be saved. So the other 8 million will have to die. That's not good planning. Just saying. But they are, you know, Freemason supported because they give them the money for their kingdom halls. All of these control fucking religions. Now, what do you say? Hi, Leslie Beckworth. Yes, it's biblical. Of course it's biblical. This is fucking it. It's the real thing. It's like, it's just facing it. I think for a long time, maybe in the first few weeks, people were just in shock. And I think now the shock's wearing off. Now I think anger and frustration is kicking in. People don't want to be queuing. And that's the main emphasis for people's lives now, isn't it? Just queuing. You know, I remember when I used to go to a lot of communist countries when I was in the Merchant Navy, Russia, Poland, Albania, East Germany. You know, I've been to a lot of communist countries. I remember once in particular, I was in Stettin in Poland, and there was just a ginormous queue. And I say to the taxi driver, what's the queue for? And he said, well, they queue, they get a ticket, and then they join another queue over there. And there's another ginormous queue. And it was, you know, they get there and they have like their state fucking ration, which was gherkins, you know, loaf of bread, etc. And I thought, that's now. That's now. That's people's lives now. So this is no fucking different than harsh socialist or communist society. In fact, it's worse. It's worse. Okay, you know, if it was communist, there's nothing like anything to do with Karl Marx's works. It's like off the radar. Whatever that is, whatever they've done is new. It's fucking new. Okay. Well, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned pandemic. The comedic truth. Well, you have to laugh, but you know, there's a lot of memes going around and a lot of jokes. And I think to myself, oh, I wouldn't tempt that because we don't know our enemy. We don't know the shit we're in. I do feel inside here that we're all in deep shit, is what I feel. Okay. And I think that we should get spiritually aligned, get our heads right, you know, and just be with the people we love, whatever time, is what I think. Is this all going to blow over? Well, they're giving you signs. Maybe Trump says that he's going to switch the economy back on, but that's not what we're seeing. We're seeing an outroll, people getting picked up from their houses in school buses with armored patrols to guard these people in case they fucking do anything. I see a guy on a video this morning, American guy, safe as fuck. And he wants to basically stick a needle in him. They want to do a test on you. And this guy's clued. He knows the test is bullshit. Yeah. So he's like, you won't be sticking me. You won't be putting the needle in me. They got like 20 doctors. Doctors. Since when did doctors bully and gang up on one individual acting like the man? Since when did that happen? I thought doctors were like, you know, bedside manner. What can I do for you today? Can I be nice and give you healing things to make loads of money for Big Pharma? Now, there is they're as dodgy as the fucking rest of them. I don't know if there's something been discussed with all these fucking people. I do not know. Maybe it's a honey ticket. Yeah, skull and crossbones honey ticket. Yeah, well, you and your family will be all right in all of this. Just shut the fuck up and go with the program. Don't go with the program, you're going to die. You know, this shit could be going down behind the scenes, all we know, guys, in these fucking men's clubs at night. We don't know what's going on. Completely blind. Blind and sitting ducks, by the way. Which I don't like. Sitting there waiting for something. Fucking hate that. So what are you saying? You're in Toronto now, are you? So I'm guessing Canada's got the same. I heard it was the same. Martin, what's your shiny looking mini statue on the right side of the table? Drink water. It's a mermaid off Copenhagen. I've seen that in real life. Okay, she sits on a stone in wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen, friendly old fish from the sea. Oh, mermaids. Yeah, because I got to think about mermaids because they're real. Okay, like they are real. Plus, like sea peoples and all of that. Because you know, like in the old thinking, you know, we used to think of things like aliens and stuff coming from space. Space is not real. So everything is water in this place. So the sky's blue. Bit of deductive reasoning. Occam Razor is water up there. So would it be unusual if, like, you know, these whatever they are turn up from the water, as all of Middle Ages and earlier depictions tell us? The Phoenicians with their shells and their watery bits are all over our civic buildings, even our churches and everywhere else, saying that they come from the sea. So there is stuff happening in here which you could attribute to aliens, though, guys, that I have encountered in my life, but I think it's pan-dimensional, and I think it's something to do with our vibrational quality, who we are, something specific about us that they want. Okay, I don't know what's going on, guys. Could be many of us in here now in this chat room could be involved in some sort of experiment that could be ongoing since maybe before we were born, selected. Who even fucking knows? There's been some bizarre shit that's gone on in my life, and then when I tried the reasoning in my mind, again, the back of my mind is this has been ongoing. This has been ongoing all my life. It's like if I'm in some sort of program. So when I started getting older, then, and you know, when I had this terrible time with sleep paralysis, and then woke up one morning and my legs don't work anymore, and I spend a year in a wheelchair, and I had time to think then when I'm in a wheelchair. And then when I got a little bit older, I started researching, and I looked into Montauk and thought, I wonder if they're taking people and testing them in Montauk, the Montauk chair. They have Montauk projects all over the world, by the way, not just in New York and Montauk Point. So I considered that for a while, because I used to have recurring dreams about like flat screen, ultra modern tellies like they are now. But in the 70s, when they didn't exist, tellies were that big. GCE, and you had to stand in the corner of the room with the aerial to get a picture for Coronation Street for your mother. Over to the left a bit, Matt. Is that better? No. Yeah, stay there. So I have to hold the aerial there to get a picture. That's what tellies were. But I was dreaming of these really advanced tellies, so I considered that for a while. But other people who I know as well have had some unusual things as well happening in their life. And then they sort of think that they've been some sort of program as well. Same to you as well, Jermaine. Yeah, a program, like an experiment. Maybe this whole thing is an experiment. Just because it's like you think it's big, it's not. Even on their ball, it's supposed to be 24,000 fucking miles. That's like small, isn't it? It's not much space, you know, not much land that we know of. It's not that fucking big. Okay, you get on a boat, you can do the whole of it in a year or two. It's just not that much of it. So 7 billion, 8 billion, whatever they say there is, which is a lie. Okay, there's no way they could possibly know that. We have many more people before this, guys. There's been, like, we could have had a population of 1 trillion. Yeah, this place is infinitely fucking big, and they're hiding land. It's always a people hiding land. Yes, Matthew Davis, my brother. What's happening? Burada A General, yeah, we had one of them as well. The General Electric, yeah. They were all right tellies actually, but this is why I wear glasses. Apparently, the optician said you had square eyes. So, well, what does that mean? That you've been sitting close to the television, haven't you? It's like, yeah, I have. I used to sit like literally that far away from, so I could even see the dots, the television, so I could like be in its radiation. When I was a kid. Yeah, I was like literally in the television. So what are you saying, Dan Quest? All deaths are being classified as coronas. Yeah, indeed. There's enough people and doctors coming out on the internet, but I'm very skeptical about what I see on the internet these days, red herrings and such. Yeah, there's people who just got like a broken nail, fucking 2 days later dead. But guys, if there's a pandemic, where are all these fucking dead people? You bring out your dead. And where are all these ambulances? And where are all these funerals? 10,000 dead or more. That's a stadium full of people. That's a fuck load of funerals. Where are they all? Where are all their families? Seen any of their families? And when they do come out, they just don't look fucking credible. They had this is the sort of shit the media comes out with. Yesterday, it's on my Google fucking page on my phone. They say nurse, NHS nurse in Britain gets spat at and abused for being a frontline. So they're saying that people are like abusing like this nurse. And you look at her, she in fact, to me, none of them look caring. What happens to like caring nurses? They give a shit. Do you know what happens if you're caring and you're a nurse and you're not going to go with the program and fucking kill them? They'll let you go. I'm telling you, guys, fucking temples of death for them. So let's have a look at you all, guys. So Oleg, what are you saying? Insurance is void if it's CV on the certificate. Is that so? Right. Didn't know that. Oh, fucking hell. Now that's making fucking sense, isn't it? Right. Hiya, Ruth, sweetness. What's happening? I heard they could have had proper funerals. Yes, no, look, I live right near a major cemetery from my city, and there's nothing going through. There's just nothing happening in the funerals. I seen one Muslim one a week ago, okay? But 10,000 a time, there should be one all of the time, Or you should be able to see this epidemic happening. Why do they want a stadium full of beds in my city? I'm thinking, well, so like 2,000 people plus are going to drop in my city. So when's that going to happen? It's summer. It's going to be beautiful. Something else. And they're in the fucking cold. These narratives, guys, we've got like maybe half the people fucking believing, like thinking that they're really, like I've said, guys, there's different levels of red pilling, right? People in Flat Earth British think tank, we do the deep red pilling, right? But these other people are like, yeah, when it was in a Kuntz book back in 1980s, wasn't it? So it was definitely a Wuhan, it's definitely a man-made bacteria out of a vial, like in a Satan bug, like in an Andromeda strain, because that's real, okay? That vial could drop, okay? And that person would be infected and infect the whole of humanity and everyone could die in a zombie fucking Armageddon. Do you think that's a reality, guys? So that's pushed by them and Donald as well. Will give you like, he's not going to say outright, but he's saying, isn't he? So, and saying that like offering them out really for a later scrap, which they were not going to be able to have, by the way, after this, because they're not going to be able to scrap with anyone. They'll find somebody really poor to go and have a war with, so they don't have to spend much money because they've spent it all or whatever they're going to do next. There's a war. The thing is, we won the spiritual war. That's one. Okay, that's one, because there's enough people now that know the truth. And with the 100 monkey effect, it wasn't long, guys. It was only a matter of time before everybody woke up. And I'm not just talking to the shape of the earth, the history lie, and the terrifying truth of it all. The controllers know that this place is, reset, probably deliberately. Okay, it may seem natural, as a lot of the weather might seem natural, but we don't know what's outside this place or the mechanism for it, guys. Okay, we just don't. And there's more land in here. Okay, we could be like a pet dish for some weird Phoenician experiment. See how it goes. Give them 100 years this time. See how they advanced. So do you see the fucking unique brilliantness we made of it all? Well, let me tell you, in the past, this Greco-Romano empire that got taken out, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow, okay, the whole thing in a massive, massive event, they were far more advanced than we are now, technologically and spiritually, okay? They were spiritually. Now, there's something going on with the spiritual alignment of humanity anyway. We were far more in tune with nature and spirituality years ago. I was a kid. It's still there. The spark is still there, but it seems to be like, be scared sort of thing going on, isn't it? And they extinguish your lights, and there's the fear will do that, you know. So what are people scared of is uncertainty. People don't like change, okay? It's easier for some people than others, guys. Okay, it is. Some people, I can imagine some people just like in complete despair with all of this, non-understanding and, oh, woe is me. A lot of selfish thoughts will come into it, like, I'm going to die. Yeah, you're not alone because everybody on Earth's in the same boat, you know? They just locked down 130 fucking million like people in India because 500 died. So 500 have died and they locked down the entire population of India. Does this make sense, guys? This is India. That many die on a fucking Mumbai street getting run over every fucking day, don't they? You know, this place is like where people die in droves all the time with weird-ass viruses. Yeah, they locked India down. Now, that got to be a big alarm call, guys. 500. No. No, 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 no. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Please. Humanity, wake the fuck up. But it's too late. They're their own worst enemies, them people out there. Believe in the fucking tally. Wow. Fucking retardation. Right, drink water. It's not 500 die, 500 cases. 9 died. What? Guys, are we all in the fucking Twilight Zone? Is that what happened? We've just all slipped into an episode of the Twilight Zone because things are very fucking surreal. Nothing. Oh, there's me making any sense anymore. Excuse me. So I'm in New Year, 268. You are cool. So 7 o'clock. I'll be sticking around for a bit more. As I said, mate, come back to tomorrow for a flat day. I'll do a flat day for you all. Only be epic. Okay, we'll see how things are getting on. So what are you saying, Erica Melody Bear? They lock us in, but let the prisoners out. No, that's something I'm concerned about. Yeah, so they let tens of thousands of prisoners out, and now they're threatening to put civilians in for sitting on park benches, for example. Okay. Yet the criminals can run free. That just makes no fucking sense. Okay, that's another thing to lead me to think that they're not too concerned about the future. Okay, or that they want these people for when chaos reigns, that they want the likes of that in cities, like get every single criminal out of jail so they can have fucking run riot on the city, give the army something to do. So what are you saying, Kerry? Kerry Lopes, multi-dimensional, higher love, higher loyal triangle. Hi, Cargill. Mudslides in New Jersey, in NC, North Carolina. Is there? Eddie Crouch, higher. Leroy, my brother. India's population is 1.3 billion, and they lost 9 people. Holy fucking shit! Oh. Wow, what the fuck is coming? Nobody working in surgery is cancelled. Yeah, I went to surgery 2 days ago with my son. He had to go there. Just insane. It was closed. And they had the window open with somebody in a hazmat suit inside the window passing prescriptions out. Just like the end of the fucking world. It was just ridiculous. And the looks I'm getting, because I am like not going on like a not give a fuck attitude as per usual, it's stinking. It's like, you should be more scared. What are you fucking giggling about? I'm getting that sort of I get an attitude for being all right. It's really weird. I'm not joining them. Fuck off. If it was fucking all the shit, I wouldn't even give a fuck. Anyway, sky looks so pretty. My sky here is grey and rainy and miserable, but it's been boiling up all week. It's been beautiful, and more to come. Truman Show trippiness. Well, it's a bit more than a fucking Truman Show. They can't watch everybody because they've got that many people, but the algorithm's watching every fucking thing, believe you me. And who knows how advanced they are. They trickle this technology out, guys. They could be way ahead, way ahead. Look how, I was looking into, I talked about, holographic theory and everything for years and years. If you look on my channel, Celtic Tatarian channel, I was talking about the work of Michael Talbot, who wrote Holographic Theory, Holographic Universe, which is one of the best books I've ever read. It blew my mind because there's a lot of things in that book that have happened in my life. And I thought, well, yeah. So there was the theory out there from Bockström, the Swedish scientist, where he said that in the future, our technology would be that advanced that it would be not a problem to create a virtual reality existence and put like billions of people in there in a world like so. Yesterday, I was trying to film it of the garden. It seemed like half of the sky was glitching, like the Matrix was glitching. And I couldn't even look at it because it was that distorted. The clouds had no definition. And I was like, when you looked at it, your eyes were searing. You had to look at the concrete to get your eyes back aligned. It's like, but yeah, you looked in that part of the sky and it was crystal clear HD. So it's like, okay, HD sky, pixelated. I can't even look at it sky. Don't know what was going on, guys. It was the weirdest sky. Like even my son was like, what the fuck is it? I said, don't know. Didn't pick up on my camera. Just looked like fucking sky. But could look at it. It's just the most insane things in the north. So he's saying, Pippi, travels must include your own pets. I think you got to have a pass, haven't you, or something, like when you go to work, Brockström, Boxsaga related. Oh, that's interesting, but not sure. He's Swedish and Boxsaga, Gothenburg, Gotland, and the rest is brilliant. The box saga. If you haven't had a look at it, it's well worth a go if you're into that sort of thing. What are you saying, John Hacker? Just a second. Going too quick for me, peeps, on this chat. Stephen Richards, there you are. Yo. Back into tie. Stephen. Manager. We need people to help on all of this. I can't do it all. I've got a clue. But we'll make it happen. I've shit other miracles bigger. Don't even worry about it. This will be nothing. Think big. Don't anything's possible, guys. Yeah, she's like, can't do that. Yeah, fucking can and fucking will. You watch me. Fuck. Yeah, fucking let this place beat me. We don't, guys. We live in the now, and we just don't let them get to us. We'd just be too fucking epic. They'd be just like fucking bullets bouncing off us. Fucking epic. So what's oh god, that's so fucking quick. Excuse me. Hiya, Lindo. Eric Crouch, Comedian Truth. Oh yeah, funny mofo. I realised this is a flat Earth station. I don't disagree. I can't help to wonder about the videos who have round spheres found everywhere. Yeah, they're all CGI, and I'll tell you they are as well. Okay. Composite images. If the elites set them off every 200, 500 years, plasma. Well, I think like flat Earth isn't actually the biggest thing anymore, is it? Now they've locked all of humanity down. I think everybody, like, it's going to be an easy red pill now after this. Easy red pill. Okay. Obviously, there's nothing going on up there. And rockets, it's just foolishness and money suckers to make them money, keep everyone fast to fucking sleep so they don't wake up to what has just happened. Yeah, space rockets to space, light years away. Yeah, things that are not real. They just add zeros on the end. Yeah, when they're not that far away. None of it is. It's all local. Okay, and it is all about us as well. We're the center of it all. Okay, for some anomalous reason, we're the center of it all. And we just had a massive experiment just pulled on us. We're all locked in, waiting for it. It's like rain in blossom out there. It's quite beautiful. So what are you saying, comedic truth? Are you a coward, Eric? Oh, you're not going to be fucking arguing. It's fucking Armageddon. What's the matter with you? I know you're bored. So, cowards block people. Block me and prove that you are a coward. You like that word, coward, don't you? Comedic truth. You will last 2 seconds round your butt. Carry fucking on. I am human. What's happening? Don't let others control your feelings. Yeah, you got to not draw an opposition to any of it, actually, because it makes it all just 10 times worse. Just detach, not have an opposition, realize it in your mind, and then you're unaffected. Yeah, you're unaffected. But like I said, guys, the spiritual war in my mind we've won, and now there's the material war, which is ongoing. Okay, they're trying to beat everyone down, actually break everyone, spiritually, morally, financially, the whole fucking works. Okay, that's where we come in, guys. We don't let that happen. Okay, not on our watch. So what do you say, Moni makes? So yeah, if they obviously threaten to murder one another, you can fucking one thumbs up. You can block them like moderators, but they'll have to be otherwise they're just venting. I think venting's allowed under such circumstances. What's correct, Jeff? I mean, I can't remember what I said. I goldfish. I haven't remembered anything that I've said. But going back to breakaway civilization, it's a beautiful idea. California, no, California is laid back and easygoing. Yeah, it's also on the agenda, isn't it? They're going to have that for themselves. That's why they've been burning it off for the longest time and droughting it for the longest time. And yeah, large tracts of California. Is it higher? No, it's not higher, is it? It's got woodlands. It's not, is it? No, I don't trust large parts of California. I think that's going to have problems in the future. I do. As the agenda rolls out. I mean, yeah, when they get us all, because of the virus, they will need a nuclear war. In the wastelands where it's irradiated in Mad Max or in Judge Dredd, and they've got the mega blocks because it's like cursed earth outside. You're not going to need radiation. There's an invisible bug out there. If you get it, you will die. Okay, so you have to stay in mega blocks that are all like millions and millions and millions of people, and the rest of the countryside, it's all empty. Yeah. And they just bleed off us, take what they want from us, take our families, just not even an existence worth having. In fact, this one isn't, not now. And what they got in mind isn't. But we can plan and we can do something about it, guys. But we need intent. We can't sit here and wait. Nobody's going to do it for us. Who's going to do it for us, guys? We've got to save ourselves. Okay? I'm just saying, we got to. I'm willing to, stand up and help and do whatever I can. Use my formats. I get loads of eyes. People connect. I know loads of fucking people, and I'm very fucking well connected. Do whatever I fucking can to make this fucking happen, people. Okay. The first one, the second one, and when these things are set up, everyone will want to do it, guys. I'm telling you now, because they won't want to live in that. That's ongoing forever now, guys. They'll pull this shit whenever. Okay, and now they're saying they're saying we're not even allowed out this year. Maybe this could roll out for 18 months. Guys, people manslaughter and get 18 fucking months. This is nuts. None of us have committed a crime. Yeah? Our crime is fucking being you. Bastards. Jason, good luck with that, son. Good luck. Dirt, love, there are people protesting the lockdown. Yeah, it's the cars and all that's good and all that, but you're just going to get nicked. You need something cleverer. Yeah, and plus, how we got no evidence to know that is not controlled anyway. A bad narrative to get the army to kick our ass. Guys, Wall Street, Occupy Wall Street. When they have protests there, it was the infiltrators. Whenever you see things kick off, you can guarantee government people put in there, to infiltrate there, and then they make it kick off. So then they can fucking take them down. This is how it works, guys. Okay, so we're protesting. Very, very fucking careful and independent. I'm wondering how everyone in the whole of the city years out to go out. To go on Facebook and everyone hit the streets. Who put it out in the first place? See what I mean? Be careful with these. Because they got a lot of clever people thinking, guys. Yeah. And it's easy to get outwitted with these. It's a multi-dimensional game of chess I've been playing here for 5 fucking years. Lucky I'm all out of chess. But there's no ends to the fucking board. It's just like an endless game of chess. Yeah, you can kind of get lost in it. It just leaves your head all. Best to leave it to the creator to sort it out. Tips you off, tells you what's going on, gives you like little sneak glimpses of the future, visions, if you like. What are you saying, Lyndall? I asked a friend in Kenya how things are going for forcing cashless, and he said gas stations won't take cash. Well, they're starting already, isn't it? So cashless society, yeah, there's no way out of any of that now. All of the going to try and force you to have an injection of God knows what that can kill you like years down the road, or not even, you know, they'd let already, look at how evil they are, right? So Tom Hanks' wife comes up and she says, oh yeah, she's feeling really, really ill of this virus. To me, it sounds like chemotherapy. They gave her a concoction of antivirals and antibiotics and saying this is the flu. But obviously, there's no, we got no evidence as any of this is true. But this is what I'm saying the media is spilling out. So they want you in the public to think already that there's great danger in this vaccine. They're ready to tell you that and force you to have it at the same time. You don't have to fucking think about that. Oh, that is dodgy. Gaslighting you. They want you to go nuts. They want people to break. They'll see how far they can take people before they break. And then when they go out, the army's coming handy. And there's your depopulation. We don't say the C word in here because it's voodoo. I think they've done some black magic with it. So if anyone says it, comes a ting, which it ain't, by the way. Billie Holiday. Oh, Billie H. I thought you were on about Billie Holiday. That's Billie Helly. Billie H. Not everyone has a brain for facts, research, and study. I don't research for people. People send me like emails all the time asking me a squillion questions that I'm just not willing to, I haven't got the time really. I'm just like, give them a link and say, do your own research. Can't do research for people. Just give them pointers in the right direction. Can't just answer everything. I've had an incredible load of emails come in. I can't even imagine how many a day. Just insane. People like you wouldn't believe. They've all come to me and asking me when I think and what I think is going on, and what I see the outcome as. And is this a reset? Well, yeah, it's a reset. It's ongoing. It has been for quite a while. What is the end game for these people? Is they're not looking at future. They're not, are they? They just broke the fucking world. It was broke anyway. But like, there's a question for you guys, right? If they stop this bullshit tomorrow, would you want to go back to the old way of life? So it's more of the same, getting fucked over by the government, made forced to do your job. Maybe after all this, people will be like, well, I like to sit at home now. I don't actually want to go off that stinking job, which I fucking hated. I think I'll do this. Instead, maybe people just want to be locked in. Maybe people will just, just surrender to that lifestyle like pigs in a pen. Stockholm syndrome is massive at the moment, guys. Everyone's suffering with it. They don't even know they're mentally ill. They don't know that they've just been socially engineered, trauma-based mind controlled. They don't even know. You try to explain trauma-based mind control to these people, they'll be like, well, that can't be happening. No, because they would never tell you fucking lies, would they? No, they wouldn't. They protect us. And the Queen is lovely and everything is so sweet in lovely, lovely, green and pleasant Britain. Isn't it? People are fucking doomed with that attitude. World revolution. Wow, Heidi Stanton, safe love. Thank you very fucking much. That's going to up towards the end of the month. Oh, fucking trying to get this one together. So fucking brilliant. Thank you so much. Yeah, James True. Yeah, oh, James, I love him. I love James True. Yeah, I know about him. I talk to him quite often. He'd been trying to get me on his show for ages, but like when he was asking me to go on there, I was just too busy. I'm going to have to send him a fucking link and get on there with him. Yeah, I like James a lot. Yeah, he's got a brilliant mind. I love James's mind. Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, he's someone that can think. I really dig that guy. And you can see in his eyes as well, like eyes as well, when a lot of these YouTubers and all are doing this fucking acting fucking, they're not themselves, are they? Sometimes you've got to project yourself to get information across. That's different. But like you see other people and they just doing that YouTube bullshit thing, innit? What they all do. It's just like, not human. It's them. But you can look in people's eyes and you can see whether they're bullshitting or not. Fortunately, you look right in James's eye and you know, you can see the emotion, you can see the feeling. The guy's real proper like that a lot. So Paul Kelly was saying, a big applause for socialist government employees that are busy saving the coronal patients. Applause. They got posters up here as well along them. You know, I'm just a sayer. I'm a just sayer. Like, you know, I got a problem with the NHS because, like, they just fuck me over in a massive way, and I've done for quite some time. What are UFOs? Well, they're unidentified, cargo, but if I was to hazard a guess, I would say they were interdimensional. I witnessed one when my wife was alive. We witnessed one. Now, my wife, she's not like me, basically. She's not like fucking out there, right? She was straight, okay, straight as fuck. And we were sitting there at tea time, and her face dropped. I looked at her, and I knew something had happened, but I didn't know what. I was like, she went, what? Let me put it exactly right. She said, what in God's name is that, Martin? I jump up, I look out my window. It's dark because it's winter and it's about 6 o'clock. And there's a UFO the size of Wembley Stadium that I could have thrown a stone at, that close. So I get my son and I put him under the stairs. I check my watch in case I'm abducted. That's the way I'm thinking. I stood at the end of the garden watching it, guys. Yeah. It moved off to the north, about half a mile away, by the Resurrection Church, and it disappeared in a slit in the sky, like a little diamond. It went like that into that, and it just, a massive thing went in a tiny thing, and it went just, and it was just like a little star, and then that disappeared as well. It was like, holy fuck, I had all the hairs, everything, and I even had a vision of them looking at me, looking at them, which was fucking trippy. And after that, we never mentioned a word about it, never said anything the day after or for weeks. And then one day, walking to the shops, she just comes out with it. She says, do you remember that the other day out the back? I said, what, the UFO? She said, I didn't even know if that was real. That happened, man, didn't I? So it happened, yeah, of course it fucking happened. I was wondering when you were going to say, because I was in the same mind as well, like, you know, my fucking tripping, did that even happen? So I know there's stuff, okay? But did I see little grey aliens from outer space? No, guys, I didn't. Well, I think whatever's going on is interdimensional. I think there's other dimensions and they're close by. I think they can see us, but we can't see them, which is an unfair thing. My UFO experience, and I've had more than that as well. I've seen loads of them, like Close Encounters of the Third Kind on my 8th birthday party. And not only me, my entire street where I lived was out watching them, guys. Light show all night. My entire street seen it. So maybe 50 people witnessed it. So what are you saying, guys? How many of you watching? 260 odd of you, fucking sweet. Please share this out. We'll love to you all. I'll put some links and stuff, and make sure to come back tomorrow, Flat Earth British, on Martinliedtke channel. I'm gonna start uploading stuff on my Tarian channel when I get around to it. It's got 20,000 fucking subs nearly, but I haven't put anything on there because no one seems to be notified and no one's really seeing on this and my other channel. Again, everyone sees. What's that dark tower of already here and going away? Right, so back to the civilization. What other offers have we had? 300 or so, or 200 or something. Everyone wants in with their families and been talking about it for a long while. Stoned Harry says he hasn't got any trades, but he's willing to help hammering wood or what have you. Yeah, Stoned Daddy, he can work on growing things, food. Reggie Blade, my brother from Jamaica. He's definitely been thinking about this a while too. And geez, so many of you are into this idea. So going on that on the first day, such a mad response. Only one or two negative things, you know, the usual thing. They will come and blow you up. Didn't you see Waco? They got a tank and they blew their fucking asses up and murdered all the children. You do know they'll do that to you, don't you, Martin? And people will think you're a cult, blah, blah, blah. We've thought all of that bullshit out, okay? It's all been thought out. None of that will be able to be happening. It's not going to be possible. And you will see why. Just not like not thinking about these things before we get like, you know, we know the world thinks, okay, is what I'm trying to say, and what they will think, okay. So yeah, peace and love to you. Well, tunnels found near you. There's handy. There's tunnels everywhere. They're handy too. Okay, they're very handy tunnels. What are you saying? Cirque lurk. Or reading thoughts. Actually, couldn't see that. My eyes are going fucking blurred for some reason. Hi, Misty World. Hunger Games. It's exactly fucking Hunger Games, isn't it? Exactly Hunger Games. Talking about that one was fucking definitely predictive programming. That one. Wow. What are you saying, Cargill? Helia talks about little people on YouTube. I don't know who that is. I noticed there's a lot of big channels that just took on Tataria and Mudflood. There's a guy out there called, yesterday or day before, Leak Project. He's got like 375,000 fucking subscribers, and he's just like, welcome to this subject, you know, of Tartaria and fucking Antiquitech and Technasmia and everything. But he's got a long way to fucking go, especially when he claims ownership. Liddy, you got excellent images on Facebook, Liddy. I've been looking at some of them. It's like your Tartarian stuff, etc. Nico, tech was meant to improve man, not enslave. Magic is advanced technology. So if we see something we think is magic, is actually future technology. It's all is technology. So we don't even know when we are, guys. You know, it's getting very fucking trippy. I think some things in my mind, I think, could that really fucking be? And now, anything's on the table, guys. Look what they just did. Everyone is sitting ducks. We lost any control whether we did that. We had a, you know, some say in our lives, but not really, guys. And no, there's nothing, no say in it. You can't protect your family. You're not sovereign. You know, you're not sovereign. And they can do what they want, but they could anyway. Anyway, they've been doing this for quite some time, but now, you know, new legislations and everything to push through all these laws. Fuck no. Yeah, it's crazy, that Olympic thing, isn't it, Robert? Yeah, I was watching that. Yeah, predictively programmed. I was going to watch the opening ceremony. It's on my channel, Tartarian channel, of the opening of that CERN doorway at Devil's Bridge. Did you ever see that? When the devil actually showed up? All the world leaders there, and this really satanic fucking... I can't even explain how bad this is, this thing. It's on my channel. Posted some of it. So I was going to look at that for clues, see if they predictively programmed. But yeah, they even had the bloody bug on there with the spikes sticking out. I couldn't even believe it when I saw it. I was like, what? That can't be anything else on earth but the fucking virus. Wow. And then the beds and the Grim Reaper as well, you know, spreading all the disease. Wow. Wow. So he's saying Cynthia Woods, hi. Have you seen Roger Castillo video? Never even heard of him. Never even heard of him. I only usually watch our crowd and anybody else just to keep a fucking eye on him is all. But our crowd is all I watch. Okay. Yeah, that Dark Tower. Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, it was a Devil's Bridge. We got one year in Wales as well. It's exactly the same narrative. And yeah, the devil showed up. They had like really bad fucking diversion on a stage with all of these people. They're supposed to be scientists, mind. Yeah, it was just fucking nuts stuff. Yeah, worst thing ever. Just fucking disgusting human beings. Dawn Lashur is saying scenarios for the future of technology and international development 2010 right on time. That again, you know, I think they're way ahead of that, guys. I think they give us the technology, they sort of drip feed it to the people. They're not going to give them the real good juice. You know, how do they know? You know, they haven't nailed quantum computing. Yeah, you know, the concept is, you know, flip up, flip down with maybe a cesium atom, and then they do the computations in another dimension. How do you think they haven't nailed that? And the computations are so massive that they can literally do anything with this realm. Maybe if, not that I'm saying quantum reality is a thing, but you know, the particle wave duality, what if, you know, CERN was a thing and they found some way using a giant magnet and this sort of alchemical magic that they could determine how the wave function was collapsing. okay? Because the wave function collapses a full few seconds before you actually perceive it, apparently in quantum mechanics theory. Imagine that in a spiritual context, okay, in a magic context, alchemical context, that they could alter things in our paradigm using what they call science, which is advanced technology. I think they're years ahead. I think they could do a lot more than they're telling us, okay? AI, is that a real thing? This thing is getting really fucking sinister, isn't it? It's getting creepy as fuck, and we're all on it. But else we're gonna get the truth. I can't even meet one another anymore. In fact, can't hug one another anymore. In fact, you're gonna stand like ages away from people. Not that I mind, you know, with a zombie class, but it wouldn't be nice if they all came back home and everybody would just wake the fuck up and be nice again and healthy and happy. Should have listened to John Lennon. That's what I say. Told you. Fucking told you. What's the point anymore? Oh, Beetlejuice, what's the point? The point is I like a fight. I ain't giving up. Okay, without a fight. Okay, and the way we do it is we beat fear through love is one. Okay, we show the people. We just give, you know, our sacrifice, in my case, our existences to try and find out truth, to spread it the truth, to help people. Okay, that's what we do. And that is fucking beautiful in my mind, guys. And that's not wasted. Every single minute of this, there's beautiful things happening, guys. It's terrible things happening. There's beautiful things happening. We shouldn't emphasize or think about the bullshit. Should fucking rejoice in what we're going to fucking be able to do is what we should be doing. We should be thinking, fuck me, this is our time now. This is going to be mental epic. Whoa, Mike Oak, you're a fucking true legend, brother. Oh, I'm glad I went live. Thanks so much, brother. That's going to come in handy. Keep me alive. The Flat Earth British keep me alive fund. This is my job, by the way, actually. I don't get any assistance of anyone whatsoever. And I have no direct family either. The government literally killed them. They did. The NHS. I was watching this video, the one with the New York nurses. Guys, I spotted something. And I spotted something again last night. I watched another nurse, so to speak. She's in the place where she works with all of the hazmat suits on. She had a ring on. You ain't allowed a fucking ring on in hospital. And then I thought, going on that, I thought, well, I look at them New York nurses all doing that clappy thing outside that New York hospital. The ones, they're all like that makeup on. They're all were sort of the age gap of about 20 to 30. Okay. And I'm like that. There's a couple of them wearing rings, watches, with their scrubs on, guys. You're not allowed to wear that shit, guys. They got germs in them. That proves that these people are fucking crisis actors. Take a look at the video for yourself, guys. Okay, it was a couple of days ago. New York nurses clapping bullshit. They got rings and watches on. That's not allowed. It's nuts. It's nuts. The actors. Keep a look out for that yourself now, guys, with these watches and rings, because they're fucking wearing them. I caught them out twice now. What's that, Rudy? Sorry, brother. Fair play to Michael. Yeah, fair play. Fucking hell. Thanks so much, brother. Especially in times like these. It's fucking tight as fuck, I bet. Mind you, so a lot of people I know are saving because, like, a lot of the pissheads in the pub all day. One of them talked to me the other day at the shop. He said, fuck me, I don't go out anymore. I've saved a fortune. I'm not spending his money, just not being an alcoholic. And another person that lives local, back maybe 2 months ago, right, she was proper obese. Sees it on the shop, higher, what's happening? Seen her like 2 days ago. So I was like, are you the same fucking person? I said, you lost fuckloads of weight. She said, yeah, it's like, basically, it was good for her. People are not caning them fucking McDonald's and them burgers and all them bullshit foods, are they? And they're limited to what they can buy. So it's British food now. It's fish fingers, peas and mash, or, you know, pie, beans and chips. You know, it's proper food, like British food. Okay, so that's what they're all on, instead of living on fast foods. And it seems to have had an impact on their health. I've noticed. No. So, did you grab it, Martin? What's that, Rudy? The rings? No, I could do it. It's on my Facebook. You're on my Facebook, Rudy. Martin Martins, MATSONS. Take a look at my Facebook. I couldn't believe it. It's like fucking dirty rats. Yeah, I was in intensive care with my wife once years ago. I had to take mine off, and I was just visiting. So that's fucking bullshit, guys. Okay, they get all that bollocks off you because it's germy, and plus you're gonna stick your rubber glove on in you. You're gonna leave the ring inside some fucker. You know, they're just nuts. Ugh. Yeah. Lost signal, Ranty. No man, no man. I'm here. I'm here. Let me shut my phone. I can see me on my my computer. I keep an eye on it in case it goes like Buffy or anything. So good to see you, Ranty. How's things on the Ranty FE thing? Yeah. Keeping busy, I see. Good, good. Listening when I can. Listen the other nights. Very enjoyable. I do like to listen to I quite like Payne. She rocks. And Pete, because he's one of he's a great mind. He's a great mind. There's no doubt in it whatsoever. That guy's very, very fucking smart. Yeah, it's good to see you, my brother. Just give you a wrench up. I do a reset on the old mods. I things went shit on my comments. In fact, comments are going weird and my chat streams are going weird as well. Okay, so it's all YouTube is all gone to shit, in case you don't know. Okay, people have been saying so. So are you feeling any better, Beetlejuice? You're getting pissed off with it all. No, I know how you feel. So is the virus still real, Ranty? What do you reckon, Ranty? You're not going to be carrying on that thing with Anthony. That's just like, in this day and age, and what's happening, I think it's just like, agree to disagree. That's what I reckon. Mates and that. Nothing to do with me. I'm just saying I would. Because I don't, you know, people disagree. And that's the end of it. And the way it's looking, you know, with empty hospitals and all that, there's something else going on. I'm saying people ain't dying, okay? But I'm saying something else going on, yeah. And whatever it is that people are getting is decidedly nasty because can't grab their breath, and it's very similar to a lack of oxygen, isn't it? You know, like apparently altitude sickness, or what could cause a lack of oxygen. Couple of thoughts. Now, on a link that I looked yesterday concerning the light show that we're going to be having, apparently this fantastic light show that we're going to have, apparently, in my comet books from antiquity, which I've read, there's circumstances where it draws oxygen before it comes through, or whatever. So is it celestial? Is it the atmosphere itself that is causing these drops in oxygen content? Okay, because that seems to be what's causing these chest problems. I don't think it's related per se to any bug from China. Plus, I think there's something definitely in my asthma theory. I really fucking do. I think my asthma, night air, bad air, going on my life, my experience, old wives' tales, how I grew up with my mother and my family, and how many British people have, you know, grew up with their illnesses. You know, I had mumps. My sister had mumps. I had measles. My sister had measles. Same time. I had German measles, and twice. Sister had them too. I had shingles. I had gangrene twice, although that wasn't virus. It was like gas gangrene from being reckless. What else have I had? Chicken pox. I had a very nasty fucking case of chicken pox when I was working in London once. It was like a viral London strain. So I had to come home on the train covered in spots. Chicken pox suck. But I felt all right. I wasn't ill. I was all right. Sat there eating sugar puffs, watching fucking telly. Anyone notice how nice the weather has been since we've been in quarantine? Yeah, Ranty brother, how often, right, did you get like nice suntans and boiling up in April? In fact, it was warm-ish in early April. No, man, it's like summer now. It's just nuts. Okay, yeah, it is very, very fucking quinky-dinky, isn't it? Although it's rainy today. But they don't want long periods of rain where everyone on lockdown is stuck in with their families. That could be fucking really nasty, couldn't it? You know, people crack if they can't go out in the gardens. So, just another thought. Could never get the mumps, measles, or chicken pox. You're immune. No, hang on, let me read that. Yeah, I'm immune to TB. I didn't need the BCG, but I think there was something sinister going on with the BCG, the way they pushed it. They went, you know, on my sister, I went manky, and she had to have it again, but it was all pussy and shit. Me, they said, no, man, you're immune. So I was like, epic, I'm immune. But no planes, no factories, no pollution. It's beautiful. You feel the quality. The sunlight comes through differently, doesn't it? I think that's what it is, right? Yeah, I did say that, my son as well. So yeah, definitely. That's how it should be. That's how it was more like when we were kids. I can remember it being more like that, but the seasons had changed. It was always later, and summers were shorter, hotter, shorter, and over with by September when it got frosty again. That should not happen anymore. Summer's in October now. Yeah, they call it, you know, they call it CC, don't they? Climate change. Then, or global warming, or whatever. They just changed the narrative over time. You used to be fucking CFCs, you know, before then with ozone, and you know that was healed because they stopped CFCs, and then it was global warming. So definitely a change in the weather. I've noticed that in my lifetime. So something, yeah. But I haven't been here long enough to know about the, you know, the cyclical way of nature. Would have been here 50 years. Yeah, proper seasons. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just like 1 or 2 seasons, isn't it? It's like winter and summer. And this winter, no snow, hardly any frost, mild. It's just a non-fucking winter. We didn't even have a winter. Last year we had the beast from the east. And I thought, why are you calling it that anyway? That's like a negative connotation anyway, and it's a beast. So they're telling us how severe it is. It's coming from Siberia. When it's going to arrive, how bad it's going to be. It dumped more snow than I've ever seen in my life. I mean, buried that deep, yeah, everywhere. Beast from the east. And then it fucked off. And then a day later, you know, snow melts away and everyone's back to their lives. The whole of Britain stood still. What? It's like they knew, yeah, because it fucking made this weather. That's why. Yeah, people have been comments. Yeah, people have been on about some sort of miasma or sand or grit or dust in the air as well. I've seen this same phenomena in Tenerife with S.O.S back a month ago, with the sandstorm blowing in and everyone fucking starts getting ill. You know, they you know, I'm not saying that you can't get ill through whatever this is. It's not what the mainstream tell us, obviously, is it? There's something else going on that they're not telling us about. So it's guessing, isn't it? We got to like basically use deductive reasoning. I think we can get to it. I really do think we can get to it. What's going on, and it's more than the New World Order takeover. I can fucking show you that they had that a long time ago. There's only been one world government right the way through. I've been showing this on vlogs for years, that they're all the same people. The Cold War was just a fucking psyop. It was the same as what they're doing now, but they use nuclear weapons to keep everyone scared. I was myself. I lived my life around the fear of nuclear weapons, and I did, guys. I planned to bug out and planned all of it. But it wasn't that. It wasn't nuclear war at all, was it? It was a fucking plague. Motherfuckers. We refer to nuclear war, not because I know these don't exist. So, what's our anti? In a lab bioweapon that impersonates a virus. Well, that's a way you could think of it. Is like, you know, it's super mutated and all of that. But how can it's indistinguishable. You know, there's not hardly any images online, and they're just like, what are they showing you? The one that they're showing you is CGI, and everyone thinks that's exactly what they look like. They can't. They're below the molecular level. They're down. I'm not saying they're on the plank. I'm saying they're fucking little, and you can't see them. You just can't. So we can't verify that, and I'm not going with them. I'm not going with the Kuntz book either. It's predicted programmed by them. I think something else. I think we're all going to find out. DT, what's happening, love? Loved your show the other night with Robin, when you had, what was it, a couple of million hits on one of your videos, and you had to take it down. Bummer. But it goes to show how truth is fucking pushed quickly on YouTube, and they're fucking taken away from you. I bet he was spewing. See me? I said, no. The thing is, his ego is a destroyer, and truth should come first. So you did a good thing, but the person told you to think down should have thought, fuck it, it's truth. You know, anyone could mirror any single fucking one of my videos. I would never fucking ever bother to even bother, as long as they're not trolling me, of course. Where are all the deads on, Moxie? You see John Levy's video the other day? He was showing them boxes being buried. One of them was open. Yeah, well, the rest could have been full. They might have left one open for that drone footage, yeah, and the rest could have been full. Pits, yeah. In the plague, they put them in pits, don't they? Plague pits, and they put lime on them to eat the bodies and all that. But they're saying it's so contagious, right? That, you know, jewelry off them they can't touch. The family won't be able to have it. It's contaminated. Apparently can't wash it or nothing to clean it. The people are wrapped in some strange murder plastic, gaffer tape around the neck. Okay, and then it's like that person's got condensation on the murder plastic. No, it's not. It's just their body, you know, fluids expulging or what have you. I hear anyway. The new test for coronavirus is hold a mirror under your nose. Exactly White Tiger. I'm lost with it all. I haven't got a fucking clue. All I can tell you is what I'm going on instinct and what I'm picking up through antiquity. Antiquity says this is the thing. Terrifying truth is we're just a reset system, and they just close society down, and there's no going back. They changed the paradigm, or we changed the paradigm. The truth is more like it. There's no going back for them guys, is there? You know, we had a little bit, maybe a month before all this shit went down. Mac Sargent was on fucking British television, red pilling fucking horny Willoughby and fucking Phil Schofield. And basically they looked like they were going, well, I don't think she would be able to have the intellectual capacity to even put shoes on, but the other one, I think he would get it, and he was look like, you know, yeah, there might be something in this. Now, so they was like, I was thinking before the epidemic that they were gearing up for a worldwide awakening. I thought they would just, and this might be it. You know, this might be another way to red pill. You know, let's push these people as much as they fucking do and force them awake. Yeah, I still see a beautiful outcome. I don't know. There's a few people see a beautiful outcome as well. Okay. Don't know why. Seems pretty fucking bleak, but I still see something fantastic coming out of it. Beats me. Like I said, guys, I was put you in service of some sort, or specific thing. So I'm driven. Okay. Who's doing the driving? I wonder. Yeah. Whose voice? Who is the doer? Who's the ones that sees for you? You know, you've got a voice in your head. So basically, say one day you do something shitty, maybe something selfish, you tell yourself off. So you should be disgusting yourself. What'd you do that for? You know, so you tell yourself off like there's another person living in your head. Same if you do something good, you know, like give some money to a homeless person or what have you, some good deed. Okay. And you'll say to yourself, yeah, that feels fantastic. Feel good about that now, don't you? So, yeah, I feel really good about that. Keep telling myself off. I keep kind of, you know, praising myself. It's like there's another person in there, you know, and our thoughts our own. You know, they just jump in randomly from where, and some of them are nonsensical. You just bam. You know, it's like, I'm not talking about when your third eye slams open and the whole fucking thing happens. Yeah, that can happen to me at very inopportune times. Like last time it happened, I was walking down the Grand Avenue in Ely, and there was people everywhere. I'm like, God, I wasn't even there. Yeah, slammed open. Yeah, I wasn't even there. I wasn't perceiving the outside world. So I could have been fucking walked into the road and a bus could have hit me. I wouldn't know nothing about it. But I managed unconsciously to walk most of the way home with no danger whatsoever, even crossing roads and knowing nothing about it. So I was protected. The last time. So my ears only ring a little. I am grateful to say I've been getting tinnitus in there. I guess high-pitched tinnitus, but it's all this electromagnetics anyway. It's been happening for years. The Watchers, Matthew Davis. The Watch, mate. We're never alone. We never were alone. We're just not alone, and that's the end of it. The Watchers, yeah, who fucking work out who's the shit and who's not in this place. This is like the biggest fucking wheat from the chaff fucking thing that I've ever seen in my life, guys. It's just, it is. Everyone's showing themselves what they are now. They got no fucking choice, yeah? The cards are on the fucking table. Wash your hand, yeah? It's time, isn't it? It's fucking epic. I'm loving it. That part, I love it. I'm clear from all that bullshit, guys. I have been for many years. Ciao, James. Peace and love to you, my friend. Peace and love over for you. Thanks for all your blogs, James, and keep them coming. Very, very awakening. Very helpful to everybody. So to James Brockhurst, it's our Gandalf. Okay, there's a link in the description box. What are you saying, Zalmoxie? Moxis? Not a word today, I see. Yes, beautiful outcome is what I've been told from sources here in Oz. You see, maybe this, people shouldn't be so negative. Maybe, the way that this is the things like James been saying as well. These negative photons is that this what's going to be demise of humanity. As soon as you click your head, get on a positive vibration, intense set. That's the only outcome that can happen. Literally, guys. What are you saying? Just another four? What are you saying? What are you saying? Read Michael Singer's work, Brain Activity and Epilepsy, The Witches of Disease. All the prophets are elliptics, and there is reason they call them seizures. Seizures. It's interesting. It's an interesting word as well. I was watching a bit of Oliver Twist, the colour one with Harry Seacombe, the Welshman, and he's playing Mr. Bumble, and he got no gruel left. Remember, he's in like some sort of orphanage, so he's an orphanage kid, Oliver Twist, and he says, "Can I have some more gruel?" And he goes, "More? And I thought to myself, what, like the Moors? Is this like fucking, are they basically trying to say that sometime in the past they were eating Moors, the Tartars? Very fucking possibly. I've never really picked up on that before. So, what are you saying, John Kennedy? Martin, how do I send money? Patty, I'll put my Patreon thing. I haven't had time to do anything actually. In the description box, I'll be fucking epic. Please. Yay. Yeah, it's been a weird fucking time. Can't get over any of this. It's not a shock though. And I don't seem to be like too madly emotionally involved with it all, thankfully. I just don't. There we go. I'll put that in the descriptions box, Patty. Thanks. And it's there if you want to do that. Thanks. So I'll stick around for a little bit longer. How many of you are in chat? 250 of you. My days. Please share this up anyway, guys. Okay. Anybody got any questions? Any thoughts? Anybody alone and just feeling like shit? Share your words. Let us know how you feel. See how we can help. This is just another fool. Interesting little comments. What's Robert Decker saying? Thinking about how hard it would be to put down cell tower in the night. It'll be like the fucking heavy water plant in fucking Norway in World War II. Yeah, they'll just destroy them and they'll just have another one built. It's probably covered on the insurance. You've done them a favor. They can have two for the price of one. Just saying, this place is fucked and they got it all covered. You're too lazy to exercise, bandana man. Don't be lazy to exercise. Exercise keeps you healthy. Does my head in. I got exercise every day. There's a little bit of weightage, runs around the garden, runs around the field, and just as my daily walk. Oh, hey Russell, fuck, wicked. God, wow. Thank you so much, Russell. Fucking bingo. Fucking hell. Oh, very fucking cool. I'm having an epic day. God, I'm glad I cranked up. No, I said that before. Grabbed by spirit, Lizzie. Yeah, I've been asked in I don't think I should petition the creator in any way. It's a bit cheeky. But I do say, most nights, can you tip me off, please, and let me know exactly what's going on? And the way I interpret it, not that it's an audiobook come back, but I do get an interpretation, is that it's much too much for you. And that it got to be done a little bit at a time. And then I guess signs the day after, yesterday, I have an email off this Tyler. He's like, Are you still going to do this breakaway civilization, Matt? It's like, well, now you've said yes. Because me and my wife, like, we're going to be packing up and buying some land and stuff. You know, we'll be thinking, you know, if you're going to do it, would you still do that? I was like, yeah, I'll put something on my community page, and hundreds are interested. Everyone offering trades, offering money to buy land, to get the fuck off this. Now, there is a way they won't be able to fuck with us, guys. Okay, we'll be fucking sovereign. We'll have free energy. That'll rub their faces in it, because that's not supposed to exist. Okay, we have water tech. We will have best health. Okay, we won't need healthcare. Okay, do you know why we won't need healthcare? Because nobody will be getting ill. And if anybody did get ill, we'd do it properly, using the proper things. Okay, not for fucking big pharma. And all big pharma do anyways, they take derivative of plants, the plants that we could fucking utilize. We've got the knowledge. Okay, so all they do is isomerize plant compounds. Okay, all of it, from aspirin to fucking digitalis that they use for heart. It's just every drug is out of the plant kingdom. Okay, some are synthetics. Okay, but most is out of there, and that's all we can do. Exactly the same. Okay, nature is there. The healing properties for us are there. We are healing machines. That's what we do, guys. Yeah, cut myself, heal. I'm a quick healer as well. Okay, we are healing machines. We heal well too. I'll tell you what else we are. Nathan Oakley told me this. Okay, we're hard to fucking kill. No, we really are. You can have people splatted, squashed, bits missing, literally a head on a stick, and they still be alive, guys. Yeah, people are really hard to fucking kill. So to kill a lot of people, that's really fucking canny. Okay, really clever. Work it out. So, you know, if it's gradual, okay, I'm wondering about these beds, these thousands of beds. See, that's not fitting with just killing everyone off in old age pensioners' homes. That's more, isn't it? Whenever something hits that they got beds, well, they'd be no good in a flood. What difference would that make? That'd be just washed away. So there's something else, isn't it? Are they expecting everyone to just drop with the flu in the middle of fucking summer as a reality? Because it'd be something completely different then, you know. Everyone's screaming bioweapon. They always do. Couldn't be anything natural, could they? Even though bio weapons, if they exist, would be derivatives of the natural world, because everything in our reality, material reality, is our nature, because that's all we fucking got here. Even the buildings we sit in, you know, made of clay bricks, our roofs, clay, the trees for our doors, and our trusses in our roofs, everything is from the natural world, the stone. Yeah. And that includes their fucking drugs. So, like, there's always another way. What are you saying about check out James True? We are doing it. Yeah, I do, Danny. Checked him out last night. I listened to him last night, James True. He was like, yeah, a good crowd in as well. I guess good crowd in. Super Truther. Wolf. I am Wolf. Wolf is flow in reverse. So this ain't go with the flow. This ain't go with the wolf. What happened to my thing? Damn. Seem to have lost my smoke gauge. What happened to that? Oh, don't worry. What are you saying, Alex? Super Truther? I have just eaten. Did you just say you just ate a rabbit? I tell you what, if it goes to like Mad Max Buy Out of Town and stuff with hyperinflation, etc., I don't think veganism is going to help if winter hits, because you're not going to be able to dig up root vegetables, berries, or grasses when it gets cold. You're saying your habits would soon change, or you would have to die. Just saying, things ain't the way they used to be. Simon Doherty, a bad boy? Yeah, a little bit mischievous, maybe sometimes, but you know, considering it's like I'm a kid, who gives a fuck? Nice, Nico. Thanks, brother. Right, let's give you a few of you shouts. What is the time? Is it 20 to 8? Yes, I've been talking for fucking ever. Wow. Hiya, Jilly. What's happening, sweetness? Didn't see you there. Yeah, catch you tomorrow at Flat Day, James. You take it easy. We're not here anymore because you just set her out. John Hacker, Last time I remember my years not ringing was 2009. No, I've had it longer than that. I've had it a good few years, maybe, I don't know, decades, 20 years or something. Tinnitus, I mean. I noticed there's an increase in like with the electromagnetic increase. You can feel it here as well. I feel it in my eyes by here. It's definitely like a physical effect with the electromagnetic change of 5G and stuff. But microwaving you everyone in their houses for a massive takeout, get rid of all the people, come gather them up later, and then it's just like a neutron bomb. Yeah, the buildings are all left intact, society, infrastructure, all intact, minus the people. So it makes perfect sense, but I don't think they're going to do it and tell you about it. But then at the same token, they got everyone thanking their killers, aren't they? Thank you for killing my relatives. Thank you possibly for killing me in the future as well. So they got you thanking them. That's extreme Stockholm syndrome. That is insane to thank your killer. It is. Thank you so much. Help yourself to my family as well. They only kill him. I suggest. Fucking no. Hey, believe. So what's that? Kelly Cassidy is a globalist. Yeah, I went in. I used to watch Camelot and all that years ago, but they're very, very fucking chilly. As in Wilcock. Can't say Wilcock with a name like Will and Cock in the same fucking name. Very seriously at all. Anyway, and he thinks he's Edgar Casey because he looks a little bit like him. But yeah, he's well globy as well. But I did watch all of that because that's what it was about in them days. I went into Kelly Cassidy's chat once, told her the earth was flat, and I got blocked. Is the end of that. Yeah. Well, I got that in most chats. I got the same thing in Russell Brand's chat, and I got threatened by his people or him personally. We don't want you here, flat with British. I went in my Martinliedtke account. He still knew who I was. They were nasty. David fucking epic fucking chill ass Ike, yeah, Itchy. I got threatened by his people too. Yeah, I went into his chat and I said, no. I said, no, you can't throw the subjectivity card on flat Earth. Okay, that's just like a cop out. Okay, so the Earth is flat. You're gonna have to get rid of the program. I got threatened as well. So you blocked forever. Don't be spilling your shit here, flat Earth British, so to speak. Well, don't worry now, because he's most viral YouTuber of all of this bullshit. To my mind, I can't get over. This guy, right? He filled Wembley Arena 3 nights or 2 nights on the trot with tens of thousands of fucking people. Yeah, top dollar to dish shit about Queen Elizabeth, saying she's blood-sucking fucking holographic fucking lizard creature, like literally 20 minutes from where she was sitting in Buckingham Palace. Have a think about that. And say what he wants, because he's one of them. That's why they get pushed, see? That's how it works. And then he'll tell you, like, oh yeah, it's 5G, but it's like because there's loads of satellites up there as well, and they're beaming it all down, so careful with these fuckers. Trust the truth who knows about all this shit. I've been watching it long enough, okay, and I've been fucking talked to them, been threatened by a lot of them. I've just knows, okay. So what's this? Have I been trolled by me in nutshell? What's he say? Oh, I missed a fucking good trolling then. Fucking I love good trolling. Ike's a gatekeeper and a narcissistic twat. I'm not going to argue with that, brother, at all. So, TT, person of Earth, yeah, it makes more sense than me to eat animal, egg, milk, protein than to kill them. Yeah, I'm not happy with being like meat eater or anything. I don't eat much and I won't eat pork at all, or bacon. And I miss bacon, but I won't eat it because like pigs got parasites in their brain. Again, your brain. Here's the thing. What's that? Crow 777. Talk about blood type. Pippi. Yeah, I had an interview once with Crow 777. It's on my other channel. About years ago now. 3 years ago, I think it was. Called Nothing. All the Will's a Stage. It was a good blog too. So what's that? Kenny Lopes. Multidimensional, you are a vegetarian. Yeah, well, there's a load in the truth community. I got loads of friends that are vegans and, you know, just have gluten-free stuff, and people who don't have, you know, I like with milk. Yeah, as soon as somebody said to me, like, you know, when you get like blocked sinuses, that's the milk you're drinking and the dairy product. So I was mad on Miller's fruit corners. I love fucking fruit corner, and I knocked yogurt in the head. Ice cream, I hardly have a cornetto the other day because I'm getting cornetto, and I just had milk, but I've changed my milk as well. Yeah, and I'm keeping healthy. Joe, am I still a virgin? No, Joe, I'm a 52-year-old father. Are you talking to me anyway? I don't know. It's a very fucking strange thing to say. You must be. You're talking about yourself, aren't you, Lloyd? Joe Lloyd. Is it people arguing? Have I got trolls? This doesn't usually happen. People are really bored home. God, it's really weird. Oh dear. Controlled religions and all that. It's just gonna be fucking doomed. Where's the church now, guys? Yeah, well, they're all locked in there. If you do go try and get in them, that'd be gone. They get rid of religion now in their new world order thingy going down. Lost video stream. No, I'm on my computer there. It's you that's lost it. See? There you are. UN punch mental positive. Trolls are loving. Trolls, they just need a hug. They're just bored, aren't they? And they're just mental narcissists stuck in their houses. Yeah, they weren't very good before all this. This is the thing about this. It's beautiful in a way that is showing like shitty people are becoming more shitty and the good people are becoming more. But we knew that all the time. It's fucking epic. Don't be cowards. Say what you mean. Yeah, just say what you mean. Okay. Eat the trolls. Yeah. Trolls live under bridges, don't they? For cognitive dissonance. Yeah, but don't worry too much about trolls anyway. It's part of, you've got to have bad to be able to appreciate the good, haven't you? Yeah. And I was equipped with a hammer and a penguin. I need a drink as well, Beetlejuice. I'm gonna fuck off now. It's 2,500 of you here. I'm gonna stick some links in and stuff. Thank you for anyone who's super chatting. That was fucking brilliant. I'm so buzzing about that. I'll have a celebratory trees on toast now, which is Welsh rabbit, Wales. But that's also daily based. Mental narcissists, plenty of them out there. Yeah, do you know when I first did the internet in 2015? I first went into flat Earth. Massive shock to me. I couldn't believe how people were talking to one another because they were in a room away from you. And I used to think to myself, go on, motherfucker, talk to me like that across the room. Because that's the thing, see, guys, not one of them would talk to me across the room like that. Yeah, they wouldn't fucking get out of here. So it's just pure shithouse. Just pure shithouses. Sat in their house, yeah, fucking wankers. And they gotta go like that. I've never trolled in my life. I wouldn't even want to say anything like that. I did actually feel bad the other day. A woman sort of come into my channel and it's just never been there before. First comment was like, "Oh, you must be a shill because you're so popular." Yeah. Someone's like, "Are you fucking no?" Because I know that's it. Liedtke got L-I-E-D in the beginning, but it's an Estonian name. And I don't think they stick in English words in the beginning of an Estonian name. It makes no sense in any reality. So I went and said, "Are you stupid?" And instantly I felt bad about it. Now, stupid's not really bad derogative words, and she was being a bastard. So it's like, that's how much I don't abuse people, is I felt bad about calling someone stupid. Anyway, I don't often do it. What's that, FEMA? Yo, what's Martin, haven't chat been playing golf? Phone golf? Oh, that's indoors, isn't it? I was going to say. In South Carolina, governor opened boat ramps today. Oh, yeah, that's good. So there's getting a bit more stuff for you all to do now. It's getting nice. Oh, that's good. And maybe that's a way, like Trumpski said the other year or the other day. There is light at the end of the tunnel, but the tunnel is very, very, very long. In the next narrative, they're saying, oh, this could go on for 18 months. In fact, it's going to come in waves, and the second wave hasn't hit you yet, but when it do, you're going to know all about it. And then when that goes off, because we're not immune, and it's a super bug, super mutated. Okay. Then next year we'll go through the same. So we'll keep you in for the winter months, 6 months of the year. You won't have to work, but you won't eat either and die. And then you can go out 6 months of the year, maybe. So they're not going to stop this shit now they got away with it. Fucking anyone's foolish thinking that. Honestly, they've done it. They've got away with it. Just locked everyone up. It's like a month in, isn't it? Yeah, it's something like a month in, guys. I've even lost count. It's all like one day, one long, boring, odious day. No, vegans have grey muscle tissue in surgery. I don't even know what grey muscle tissue means. It sounds very unhealthy. What are you saying, Didi? Get your papers ready. In fact, get everything you need. Prep you. Spiritually prep. Get what you need. Because you don't know what the fuck is coming. I don't trust them one bit. And as for a virus and all that, don't even know. Feel it ain't that. Something else is coming. Something to fill the beds. No lockdowns. No one's locking down near you, Jilly. Well, they are here, but I'm in like sort of, in the city, and everyone's just obedient. And I'm in a really rough area, and even the hoodies, like the gangsters, the ones that go around with their little man bags, delivering crack all day, them lot, they're scared to shitless. They're like got little masks on and fucking queuing like obedient bitches. I was like, fucking hell. Even the local fucking gangsters are going fucking one of them. It's fucking shit. Wow. But they watch his telly, so better start your veg garden. Yes, or get a nice big dustbin, fill it full of soil. If you can't get to the shops for a grow bag, fucking go and dig some good soil up somewhere, fill it up, stick some potatoes in there. Carrots are good to grow, and they grow in, potatoes are growing any old weather really. So will cabbages, they grow in the winter. Carrots are good to know for all weathers, and they're underground as well, so frost proof as well, cold snaps. So they're brilliant. Herbs, if you can get stuff like ginger or turmeric and stuff like that going, then you fucking nailed it. Chilies, definitely nailed it. And fruit, if you can, to get your vitamin C, because obviously vitamin C is definitely going to help you out in this, whatever it is. What's happening, Black Star? Oi, oi. So, Predicable Murposes says, I hope a few years I'll be exploring the realms in Zeppelin Winnebago with my family. Well, that will be the new fucking transport. Okay, we'll just be cranking up the balloons. Okay, because that's another scam, isn't it? They're ripping everyone off on the fucking fuel on airplanes. Is there anything in this realm that is not operated by corrupt men? Is there? Yeah, so even flights are skanky. You go put your petrol in your car. Yeah, they're taking most of it is tax. The petrol costs them all that much money. The rest is tax. They just add all your money off you in the tax when you've just worked. So the rest of the money goes to tax. If you work out the percentage of all money you actually have, you've got to work 4 months of the year for nothing, by the way, because they're taking out tax. And then you have a tiny little bit at the end, which would be about like 1 pence of money you actually earned, because the rest has all been taken off you in tax. Just nuts. What a system of insanity. And it's getting worse. Imagine, who's going to pay for all this if we get to the other side, don't you guys? Yeah, you'd be opening your wage packet next year, if this doesn't carry on, and it'll be a corona tax on your fucking wage packet. People will pay, and it'll be hefty too. No doubt about it. They'll probably start, doing more space shit after all this is. We need somewhere else to go. We need to go to the stars in case we kill everyone on Earth. What's that, Groot? Yeah, peace and love to you. Thank you all for coming. 200, managed to maintain 250 if you're talking God knows what. But back to the main point of this, S.O.S, save our souls, definitely need saving. I don't think we should sit here and wait for somebody to come and save us. I don't think that's going to be a thing, you see. I think everybody and everything, we got, like in the Truther community, we got some great fucking minds, great spirits, special fucking people. So they're here. They're already fucking here, guys. And this is it. It's down to us. If anybody's going to help save it all, it's got to be the fucking Truthers. Okay, has to be. It's us. There's no one else. This is the resistance. There's nothing fucking else. Anything else out there, well, we ain't hearing about it. And if it ain't, it's fucking you know, we just don't know. Okay. Debtors, all of it. Look, poor, empora, empora, electromagnetic pora, pour, the electropropagation on you is what an emperor does, or pour to the poorer. Yeah, it's always about the poor. The elites always keep going. Well, I don't think they have a good life. I don't. Spiritually empty is what I feel. Thank you, Dee. Hugs. Virtual hug to you all, because not a lot to do with them, because you've got to keep like SD away. But I got to go off and have a cup of coffee, because it's only stone cold in there. I need a whiff. So yeah, anybody who wants to comment, anybody who wants to basically get involved with this, as I said, it's up to a flying start. We've got offers of loads of trades, okay, many, and ideas for land as well, and there's more coming in all the time. I do need hand with it. Martin, you got a Bible? Yeah, I got a cool Bible. I got my one from when I was a kid, my Purnell's Illustrated Bible, which I've got killer pictures of the flood and Pharaoh's army getting taken out and all that. Do I read it? Well, I used to like read Revelation when I was like hooligan. I'm not religious. I'm highly spiritual, and I talk to religious people, and as in the spirituality ways, I am so much more spiritual than any of these religious people I've ever met. Martin, what do I do to get involved? You didn't have. You just did it, and you're definitely, because your organizational skills will be coming very handy, DD. I am fucked for the input. Basically, I had to write and I wrote down these people, right, just to get the idea, because I don't know how do I get you all back once you made your offer? I can't remember hundreds of names, so I'm going to have to initiate something to get it started and get everyone involved in your video to be something that everyone can get involved with. And it's going to be just such a massive feeling of achievement for all of us. And it'll be biblical, like I said, because it will be. It's the, almost, in my mind, it's on par with Noah's Ark. It really fucking is. That's the way I think of it. I do. In fact, the last time I put this out there, me and John Levy were actually talking about fitting beaver dams, pyramids, arcs with breathing apparatus, and just everything that we need for any outcome. Okay. Containers, brilliant. Shipping containers, loads of them. Yeah, they build beautiful houses and they go underground as well. Shipping containers are ace. Load of shipping containers, put up right, decorated up nice, middle of a forest, little woods, stream, the whole fucking business, private fucking land. You can't come on my private land. Fucking, you just can't do it. It's trespassing, whatever. You just can't do it. And it'll be sovereign as well. Be like an independent totalitarian state, basically. Yeah. I've read Rob Skiba. I've been on shows with Rob Skiba. I know him. Babylon Rising, bit of that. I never read it all because it was online and they only give you, you know, when they give you the first few chapters and all of that. But I just wanted to see where he was going with it. But like, you know, I knew most of it anyway, so it was not something I could learn. There was not much I learned, but it was brilliant anyway. Yeah. I've read some of this stuff, definitely. You wish you had some DMT Beetlejuice. Would that help you? Would that help you see clearly? Would that set you up for what's coming? I don't get on with it myself at all. And you had a fucking heart attack. Ancient Mountains, Magical Minerals. Coffee time. Yeah, Liddy, I got to go and have coffee now. In fact, it's evening. I started tea time. I'm starting to get a bit Hank Marvin now. Fucking Hank Marvin. Right, what's that, DD? See, what I don't want is, I'll just be perfectly honest, I don't want this wrongly interpreted, you know, as like any fucking hippie fucking commune or any culty thing, because it's not going to be anything like that. Okay, it's going to be high fucking tech, and it'll be fucking organic, and it's going to be everything that everybody needs. Shared, no selfishness. All of the old thought forms will be gone because all our heads will be right, and we won't be drawing oppositions on everything in reality anymore. It'll be the envy of the world. Is where I see it, and it's other people that are on. This is going to happen. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jason Robinson. Thank you, Jennifer DeBose or DeBosse. 2 coronal mass ejections. Yeah, don't worry too much about the coronal mass ejections. Although the sun has coming through different, and my son done a radiation reading yesterday, and it was like incredibly low radiation reading coming off the sun. So it seems to be weak, but yet you can still feel it hot in radiating. So there might be something going on with the sun. If it's ready to turn into a portal, get the fuck off here. We have been tricked into believing good. Oh, I want to read that. By Person of the Earth. We have been tricked to believing good is only defensive. Good is also offensive and is always prepared to keep evil from entering its house. Offensive training body and mind to be ready. Quite like that. I thought that would be a good comment for some reason. Just another thought. You do good comments too. Can't remember the name, but I heard it before next show if you want. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow on my Martinliedtke channel on my flat day. Okay, I've got quite a bit accumulated to talk to you about. In my mind, it's done. You set your intent, build it. Another man down. Build it, and they will come. Yeah, like Robin Hood, yeah. And you know what? They had another version of Robin Hood. They held out in North Wales, and you know what? They held out right, not even to the end, to the Romans, Venetians fucked off home. Okay, and they just got on with their life. They just didn't deal with them. Hi, Mike. Yeah, I'm gonna be going now anyway, Mike. But yeah, just like Robin Hood. Okay, but only not Robin Hood, because he was an elite. Yeah, he's like, have you met the poor people? I met the poor people. They're awfully nice, aren't they? Because that's what he done. He stole from the rich, given to the poor. But I don't think he's a real thing. And I've been up to that part of the world, Nottingham and all that, and they don't think in Nottingham that he's fucking a real thing either. Okay? Yeah, because of his green tights. It's like, who's going to wear those fucking tights for a starter off? Yeah? And that colour as well. It's a bit off, isn't it? Lincoln green, whatever it is. What are you saying, Didi? I like the idea of being a nomad and follow the seasons, more settling location. I like that idea. Somebody said to me last night, why don't we get ships? It's like, oh, fuck, I love it. Like a fucking tanker, like a city or like a cruise ship. And I was like, yeah, that'd be brilliant. But like, are any of the world's seaways independent of them? Or are they just going to say you're in, like, I don't know, Norwegian waters? Are there waters which are just, they're under maritime law, aren't they? So there's no way it's going to be like independent and sea. Although it's a beautiful idea, I'm not sure I can get away with that. Do that as well. Why not? Anything. Just set up and get the fuck away. Hiya, Rat Buster. What's that, mate? Wow, I'm spitting fucking feathers now. I am. My mouth's like a camel's armpit. It is. It's like a witch's tit. Dry as fuck. Zeppelins. Yeah, I want Zeppelins. I want my own Zeppelin. Yeah, I want nice, like painted all like 60s psychedelic stuff on it, like Jimi Hendrix, like one of those 1960s London houses up by Carnaby Street. Or my Zeppelin to look like that. Trippy. Maybe have some Mustang eyes on it. Like a Mustang. MG chainsaw trousers are very tight. I used to sell chainsaw trousers. They got Velcro in them, haven't they? So you don't like saw your leg off if you have like a chainsaw accident. In fact, don't have any chainsaw accidents during the pandemic because you'll have to go to hospital. Okay, in fact, don't do anything dangerous. Okay, is my advice. Because you have to go to hospital and there's all people ill. What's that? Haha. Whatever you are having, Martin, I want some. I'm not having anything. I'm having coffee, which is stone cold. I'm gonna split in 10-foot never because it's all because I got to do it. Because I dropped my other one somewhere. Oh, Creator loves me. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela. That's who's going to save us. It'll be a Nelson Mandela's salvation. Mandela salvation. Yeah, it's no good sitting around waiting for anyone to come and save us. Fuck that shit. We're going to be waiting and it'll be all be fucked. And then it'll be like, oh, nobody did anything. What a disappointment to humanity. Bullshit. Right, make sure to share this out before I go and shut off because I got to go do stuff, guys, as I said. So thanks for thumbs up. Thanks for super chats. It was really awesome review. That was fucking beautiful, in fact. So takes weight off my shoulders, helps me think because I'm not fucking worried. Thanks, Super Trooper. BRB, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to work on some more stuff tonight and tomorrow, and I will be back for Flat Day because I do look forward to Flat Day. Plenty of people do. Okay, so good night out. We do have a laugh. And deer trails. I was looking hi Matthew. Oh yeah, see you soon. I was looking at that Lundy Island in basically is in the Bristol Channel. It's part of Devon, but it's like a 12-mile long island made of granite. It's got star forts on it, a little castle. And there's this like rich guy on there. He's like a kid. Well, they're kid. He's been left this island. He's like these elites of old. This stuff's got stuff to do with the Knights Templar, everything on this little island. It's like something like that would be fucking perfect. The owned island, and that's big enough. 12 miles long. You know, that's big enough. It's not like Iwo Jima size. That's big enough. So anyway, merci beaucoup, Ben. I see you soon. Thank you for popping by again. It's good to see you again. Person of Earth, thank you for joining. I haven't seen you around these ways before. It's good to see you. Leap Project is learning about it. Yeah, I've seen Kimberly. I've been basically watching, keeping an eye so nobody fucking bastardizes it all or anything. Just make shit up, which I'm not really keen on, which happens with this field sometimes. You know, outside of what's been discovered and, you know, the realities. Catch up with you tomorrow, Black Star. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jason Roberts. Okay, I got to fuck off. I have. I'll do something. Thank you, mods. Thanks, Square. Thanks, Mel. Thanks, anybody else who's watched. 222 with you. Good number. Oh, Belgique. Hi, thanks, Pippi. See you soon, love. I think Mandala is my house. I don't know what that means. You're in Belgium too, Karine, are you? So's Didi. Didi Bar. Thanks, Potter Carly. See you soon. Peace and love. Love over fear. Remember, any suggestions towards breakaway civilization? You never know. Some like millionaire could come out and just sort it all out for us, and then everything's sorted, and we move off this fucking shit and escape before they come down on us and kidnap our fucking children, take them off fucking adrenochrome extraction or some other fucking sinister thing that they're all up to, which is all the reality, guys. They're doing all this fucking murderous shit with them all, especially the lowest of society. They don't care. So, you've never met any flat earth alive, Karine? Oh, that's shit, is it? All right. Yeah, we've had loads and loads of flat earth meets in Britain over the years, yeah, and conventions and stuff. I've met like thousands of flat earthers, literally, probably thousands. No. So yeah, that does suck. You just rest assured you're not alone. Okay, Didi's there, a channel. She's, you know, well-known flat earther as well. Okay, get in touch. Thank you for that, E.T. That's really sweet. Nico, Venus Project, Breakaway Society. Yeah, I had a look at that. It's controlled. It's too much. They got rules and shit, guy. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not their fucking weird shit. All right. I said, look at it. It looks beautiful. And I looked at that Universal International fucking community, like TP Village. I visited. It's absolutely out of the world. And they nailed it. But it's a part of this more international, something like that. Brilliant. But it has to be independent and away from them. Otherwise, they just throw out some claws, take you down at any fucking time. Laws. cleverer than that. You never met a FE person as well, Pippi? Is that so? I never even think about that after all these years, because I think everyone has met flat earther by now. Wow. They're everywhere around by me. I see flat earthers all the time. People are forever beeping the horn to me and going, flat earth signage. I get it all the time. Do that, Kareem. Do that. Be epic. Thank you very, very much. I'm happy when people connect. Shame we can't hug or anything because it's social distancing bullshit. You wait till this is over with, we'll be hugging like fuck. Yeah. They won't be, they're all brainwashed. Anyway, peace and love, guys. I'm going to shut this stream down. Make sure to share this out and come back tomorrow and we'll have a hangout on Flat Earth British Mindblow channel. Thank you all for your input. Make sure to keep it coming about any breakaway civilizations. Any multi-millionaires out there want to set up unselfish breakaway civilization that will basically be envy of the world. Everyone will copy, so saving civilization, etc. Please, just do it. No, really, what you got to lose? The world could fucking end. Or humanity could just lose fuckloads. Just jump over to the side of the people. Yeah, help us out. Why not? I think it's a brilliant idea. Or maybe a billionaire. Or whatever. We don't even care. We're not bothered. Just come back to the people. And we'll set something up. So what's that? Moon's a balloon. How about doing a booing session at a 9 o'clock flat day? Okay. And a clapping thing on Thursday. No, don't. No, that's the thing that other people do, isn't it? No, I don't do other people's stuff. I do completely my own stuff. And I don't do anything that anybody else does. Just me. I'm just a sayer. Anyway, just me. Anyway, thank you, Kirby Lobes. Thank you, Pippi. Thank you, Gilly Love. Go to Martin website. My website's broke. It's disappeared. I don't know what's happened. It's been taken out or something. I'm having a look at. So I will inform you more of my website. But I've got my Flat Earth Catatarian channel back with 1,000+ videos of Jenny Juicy stuff. Okay. Yeah, well, Diddy knows me. Met me quite a few times, and I'm not any different in real life than when you meet me in real life than I am now. Does that even make any fucking sense? Basically, I'm the same with everybody. I've always had been. Anybody. It's okay. Everybody's got a story to tell. And everybody's valid in my head. Don't matter where they're from. Don't give a shit. Anyway, I gotta go. Time to watch Fahrenheit 451. You know, I watched a good war film the other night, though. Battle of Medway, obviously another psyop, which can't verify anything in the middle of the Pacific, but bloody brilliant film. Fucking hell. Woody Harrelson was Admiral Nimitz. I'm into naval battles. I'm a man who's in the merchant navy, and I like sea shit. Yeah. So, itchy, yeah. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, it came up funny because you swore. Fuck, run away, time to storm the castle. Just probably best just surreptitiously sneak away is what I was thinking. So this martial law didn't do what they want with us. We got to be ultra fucking careful with anything. Yeah, this thing, yeah, they could just say, look, you're just fucking treasonous. You say anything against the fucking regime, you're treasonous. You know, this is like Pol Pot in my head. It is. It's just like it. They're gonna have speakers on the streets instructing you, so waking you up in the morning maybe to go run on the spot like Winston does in 1984 with that computer screen telling you to run faster at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Would you like that reality? Your computer dictating to you? Well, your watch already dictates to you, and he says, get the fuck up, get out of the house. Oh my God, I'm late. Oh, my life's going to fall to pieces. I'm going to end up on the street, lose my wife, and everything else is going to go wrong because my watch. Well, anyway, the last little rant. Thank you, Helly. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Anne. Ratbusters, Sacramento. Thank you, Holiday in Cambodia. Yeah, I've been listening to a bit of Killing Joke. That's Sex Pistols, obviously. I was listening to Killing Joke. They've done a record called The Virus 5 years ago. Everything that's happening now. If you want to listen to that on my Facebook. Yeah, love to you too. Thank you. You're in Silicon Valley. Silicon chip. That's another part of this fucking thing, isn't it? The chip. Is that why you call yourself Creek? The V. Yeah, it's just a mind fuck, all of it. Anyway, let's look at running away anyway and getting away with it and make some plans and see what comes up. Dave Dreads, bruv. What's happening? Peace and love to you. Oh, Luca. Hiya. Good to see you. So thanks, guys. I gotta go. I've been talking forever. Have I been talking for 3 hours? Fuck me again. All right, thanks, Leroy, brother. Catch up with you soon, yeah? Tomorrow. See you all tomorrow. I gotta go. Thanks, Jay. See you later, Zal, on scene. I'll be around, I expect. Usually, I gotta do some work, though. Anyway, go. Take care. Mindblow7@gmail.com. I've done a thing then. I used to do that as a peace sign, but that means virus. Maybe he was tipping us off, Winston Churchill. That's how they're going to get you. So, be good.